If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. On year 737, a Saiyan baby was born on a planet called Planet Vegeta, and his name was Kakarot. This Saiyan baby was considered to be a low-level class Saiyan warrior since his power level at birth was very low. Kakarot wasn't like any other Saiyan, while the king of all Saiyans' son Vegeta was born with a high power level. With that, everything was going about fine for all the Saiyans until one fateful day, the day where the Saiyans had to meet their doom. Frieza the Tyrant was ordered to go and destroy Planet Vegeta. As he made his way towards there, and while that was happening, Bardock has now arrived back from his mission, and he saw that Frieza's men was surrounding the planet. Bardock had a sick feeling about this, as he could sense that Frieza is trying to go and destroy the planet. With that, Bardock wanted to save a life, so he went and took his son Kakarot on an escape pod, and he sent him away from the planet so he can be in peace. While Bardock was setting up the coordinate to where to send Kakarot, he then saw that Frieza went and powered up a blast and aimed it towards the planet. Having not enough time to go and set the proper coordination, Bardock ended up putting on random coordination, and from there he sent Goku to be sent flying away as the space pod went and has now left the planet, while Frieza's blast has now hit Planet Vegeta, causing the entire planet to explode. With the home planet of the Saiyan being destroyed, there were only a few survivors that managed to escape the blast. Goku's spacepod was going on high speed as he had no idea where he was going, but his spacepod just kept going out of nowhere in middle of space. It has been almost a couple of months as the spacepod continued to go, but from there, Goku's spacepod has done an emergency landing as it crash landed towards a planet which no one has ever been to, which was known as the North Kai's planet. Once when he landed, it made a loud noise, getting King Kai all worked up and said, "Huh? Who came to my planet? And he made a huge mess! He almost destroyed my car!" When King Kai went to check it out, he saw a spacepod has landed, and to his own surprise, he saw a baby came out of the spacepod as he noticed that the baby had a tail and said, "Huh? What is a Saiyan doing in my world? More importantly, how did he come to my world?" With that, Kakarot began to cry as King Kai had no idea what to do with him. From there, he went towards Kakarot's spacepod and he began to look inside as he heard that the spacepod kept calling him by the name Kakarot. Goku was crying until King Kai looked at him and said, "I guess your name is Kakarot, huh? This is very weird. No one has ever come to my planet before other than Kai's and Destroyer. But you managed to get here by yourself from the spacepod? I'm impressed." Goku began to like King Kai as he started to smile, and from there, King Kai uses hypnosis on Goku to put him to sleep so he can do some investigation on him. While trying to do his research, King Kai then called upon the Kais of all Kai, which was Supreme Kai. Upon his arrival, Supreme Kai saw Goku as he was amazed to see that a Saiyan has managed to come to this planet, and from there he looked towards King Kai and said, "Well, according to my knowledge, this child was supposed to go to coordination 35681, which is known as a planet called Planet Earth, but due to some miscalculation, he ended up coming to this planet." "I see. So what do you want me to do with him, Lord Kai? Should we send him back to that planet? Or should we send him back to his home planet?" "No. Unfortunately for him, his home planet has been destroyed by the tyrant Frieza, who got the orders by Lord Beerus himself to do the job. But honestly, with his power, I feel like he could be a blessing towards the Kai, North Kai." "Kakarot the blessing? How so?" "Well, think about it. He's a Saiyan, and he's living with us Kais. He could get a lot stronger, and he could become a fighter who protects the universe. We can make this child one of our own. We will eventually tell him the truth, and with that being the protector of the entire universe, he can go and wipe out Frieza." "I guess that sounds like a good idea. I'll be the one to raise and teach him everything. Kakarot, the savior of the universe." With that, Supreme Kai has left. Now King Kai took the role to go and raise and make sure Kakarot grows into a warrior and a pure-hearted man that will bring justice to the universe. Couple of years has passed since Kakarot has gotten a bit older as he come to the age of understanding everything. King Kai used that age to educate and teach Goku everything he needs to know about the universe and the warrior way. Goku learned that he is a Saiyan that is sent to a planet while his home planet has been destroyed by no one other than Frieza the Tyrant. One of the main reasons of having Goku train and learn with the Kais was that so Goku can get strong enough to fight Frieza and end him once and for all, since he has been a huge match for the universe. Couple more years has passed as King Kai has taught Goku all the techniques he knew. Goku learned how to pick up the healing technique from him since all the Kais know how to do it. He has also learned the Kaio-ken and the Spirit Bomb. The time has come after 11 years of training with King Kai for Supreme Kai to come and visit Goku. As he has now arrived to King Kai's planet, and when he saw Goku, Goku walked towards him and bowed down and said, "It's an honor meeting you, Lord Kai." "Likewise, Kakarot. I have been instructed by North Kai to teach you most of the moves, and now that he has taught you most everything, it is time I'll teach you some new tricks, and from there you'll be training with me, North Kai, and even Kabuto Kai." "Oh wow! That sounds so awesome! I cannot wait! Also, how strong can I be once I train with you guys?" I have no idea, Kakarot. I haven't seen how you fight yet, and with your potential, you have the ability to get a lot stronger. But first thing is first, Kakarot. I want to test to see how strong you are. I'm going to take you to a planet that needs saving. Supreme Kai then went and took Goku and Kai to a planet that looks like it was in danger, and that planet was no other than planet Earth. As they have now arrived there, and they found out that an evil king named King Piccolo, who has been released from his seal, and now he's on a rampage to go and destroy anything that comes in his way and get everyone to bow down towards him so he can rule the whole world. The sole purpose of Goku going to planet Earth was to see how strong he has become, as his fight with King Piccolo should be an easy win. Goku has agreed to go as he has now arrived to planet Earth. Upon his arrival, he saw that almost most humans were in fear as they were trying to do everything they can to survive. Goku then sensed some evil energy coming from the east, so he went and made his way there. Upon his arrival, Goku saw that King Piccolo's men were there, killing the innocent, while he was laughing and enjoying the view. He then saw an old man come towards King Piccolo as he began to fight him, and that old man was no one other than Master Roshi. Master Roshi went and powered up a Kamehameha wave right in front of Goku, as he was very intrigued on seeing that technique, and from there, when he released it on King Piccolo managed to go and dodge it like if it was nothing, as he went and started to beat the shit out of Master Roshi. Goku then went and easily defeated all of King Piccolo's men, as if all fallen, and upon seeing that, King Piccolo got very angry and said, "Huh? Who dare comes to fight me and my men?" "My name is Kakarot. I'm a Saiyan, and I'm here to take you out. Your evil deeds aren't welcome in this universe. First thing is first, leave that poor old man alone." "Tell me, what can a brat do? I'll kill you!" Before King Piccolo can blink, Goku went and struck him right in his guts, as he fell right towards the ground and he began to have a lot of pressure. Goku then went and put his knee towards King Piccolo's gut, and he started to apply pressure as it was giving him severe pain. Goku went and kicked him across his face, causing him to go fly towards the rocks. Master Roshi was so surprised to see that a kid was this strong, but at the same time he has also heard that Goku said he is a Saiyan, giving him the indication that Goku is not from planet Earth. Once when Piccolo got up, he was very angry, while Goku smiled and said, "I'm hardly warming up. Let me show you what I have." Goku has used his Kaio-ken, as everyone couldn't believe what they were seeing, while Goku smiled and he was toying with King Piccolo. His reasons to use the Kaio-ken was to scare him. With that, before King Piccolo can blink, Goku managed to go and charge right in front of him as it pierced right towards his stomach. Seeing that he was going to die, King Piccolo went and spat out an egg, and from there he died. Goku has completed his mission as he managed to go and save planet Earth, and while doing so, he saw that the Ox King was there since it was at his village with a young girl named Chi-Chi, as Master Roshi came towards him and he thanked him and was very surprised to see just how powerful Goku was. Chi-Chi on the other hand fell in love with Goku since she couldn't believe that a little boy was this strong. Goku has now left the planet as Supreme Kai came and took him right back towards King Kai's planet, and he said, "Congratulations, Goku, you have really impressed me. It looks like you're ready for the next step." "That was an easy win, Supreme Kai." "Well then, let's begin the hard training. Me, Kabuto Kai, and North Kai are all gonna go and train you to get stronger." Goku has now returned back from planet Earth as he managed to go and defeat the evil tyrant known as King Piccolo with ease. Goku then got the offer from Supreme Kai to begin training with him along with Computer Kai so that they can try to get Goku a lot stronger and make him the savior for the universe. Goku has now entered the sacred world of the Kais as he was very amazed to see how Supreme Kai world was, and from there his training session has begun as he managed to go and pick up a few techniques from Supreme Kai, and with that 10 years has passed since he was training with them. Every day he spent training and learning new techniques and new moves. Goku would go and save a planet here and there if they need any help, as he was trying to go and do everything he can to get a lot stronger so he can take down Frieza the Tyrant. Goku hasn't visited planet Earth in a while, but after his last visit, he was able to go and pick up the new technique called the Kamehameha Wave, which he saw Master Roshi use it in his battle with King Piccolo, and therefore Goku was able to now use that technique. After learning everything he can with Supreme Kai, Goku has now returned back to King Kai's world as he began to do the chores with him, and from there, he continued to go and master his Kaio-ken and even the Spear Bomb, as he's able to collect energy much faster compared to regular users. One day, Goku was busy doing some meditation until King Kai sensed something was coming to planet Earth, and he saw that it was a Saiyan that has arrived. "There's something you need to see! Can't you sense its energy? It's coming from Earth!" I can! And I can tell he's there for a bad reason. I'll need to go and see if everything's okay. I'll be right back, King Kai. Goku went and he Kai to planet Earth, a technique which he has picked up with the Supreme Kai. As he sensed a high power level was coming close, while that was happening, the strange power level that Goku and King Kai picked up was no one other than Raditz, as he was making his way towards planet Earth, hoping to find his brother Kakarot. So this is the planet where Kakarot has been sent to. I see father didn't do much research, and from the looks of it, I see he has failed to do his mission. Raditz went and he used his scouter and he picked up a power level over 1000. He went and made his way there. While coming, Goku has arrived to planet Earth as he met with Raditz halfway, and upon their meetup, Raditz looked towards Goku and said, "It's you, Kakarot! I finally found you! Who are you? And how do you know my name? And why did you come to this planet? I can tell you're a Saiyan just like me." "Well, now that you know we're both Saiyans, I actually came here to get you, Kakarot. I need your help. We're trying to take down this tyrant named Frieza. But seeing that you didn't finish your mission, I must say, what happened to you?" "My mission? Oh, I guess you're assuming that I was supposed to come to planet Earth, but I'm not. I end up coming to another planet. But I'll ask you this one last time. Leave from this place. And if you're worried about Frieza, don't worry. I'll handle him. Take my advice and leave. Don't come back." "Kakarot, you fool! You're a low-class warrior Saiyan! How could you even expect to be Frieza?" "That's my problem to worry about." "Kakarot, don't you know who I am? I'm your brother!" What? We're brothers?" Goku was shocked to hear that, while Raditz didn't like Goku's attitude, and from there, before any one of them can say another word, they both saw a space pod has arrived to planet Earth, as it was two space pod, and upon their surprise, it was no one other than Vegeta and Nappa. Upon sensing their energy, Goku wasn't worried, but Raditz began to laugh and said, "It looks like they have come after all, huh? Who has come after all?" "The rest of the Saiyans! And now that they're here, you're done, Kakarot! Vegeta himself has come here. It's over for you. I'll let him decide your fate." Goku saw that Piccolo has now arrived, as he resembled King Piccolo, and he got worried, but Piccolo looked towards him and said, "Relax. I know you're stressing. I'm on your side. This is my home. I'm gonna do everything I can to protect this planet. And about you, you must leave now." Looks like the green guy wants to die right now. Goku was confused on what King Piccolo was saying. Turns out after killing King Piccolo, he spat out an egg, and Kami took the responsibility to go and get that egg, and after getting it, he decided to go and raise King Piccolo, making him a pure-hearted Namekian, and therefore, he did everything he can to protect Earth. Once when Piccolo grew to an adult, he was now ready to be part of Kami once again, as both Kami and him has fused, and now Piccolo has become the guardian of planet Earth. Raditz didn't like Piccolo, as he went to attack him, but Piccolo went and blocked his attack, and from there Piccolo went and punched him right in his stomach, but that punch was enough to one-shot Raditz to the ground, as he fell and he passed out. Goku was amazed to see Piccolo's power, but with that, Vegeta and Nappa has now arrived, as they looked at Goku and Piccolo, and Vegeta said, well, what do we have here? It seems to me Raditz has failed to convince his little brother to join him. Well, nevertheless, Kakarot, come and join us. We're gonna take down Frieza, and after that, I'll be the ruler of this universe. Sorry, as tempting that is, I'll have to decline your offer. With me around, no one's gonna rule the universe. Is that so? Well, then looks like you're gonna die here and now. Raditz recovered for a bit, as he couldn't believe how strong Piccolo was, while Goku and Piccolo were about to go and take on Vegeta and Nappa. Piccolo then looked towards Goku and offered him truth and said to let's work together, as Goku accepted his offer, and now, their battle has begun. Nappa went and he rushed towards Piccolo, as he tried to strike him, but from there Piccolo went and took him by his arm, and he twisted it, as he struck him right in his face, and it caused him to be sent flying towards the rocks. Goku, on the other hand, was staring towards Vegeta, as they stared on one another, and from there Vegeta looked towards Goku and said, "Your green friend is sure strong, Kakarot, but he won't stand a chance against Nappa. We Saiyans are too powerful for these weakling earthlings." You should worry about how you'll do against me. Very cocky for a low-level class warrior. Call me whatever you want, but the result will still be the same. Alright then, have it your way, Kakarot. I thought by sparing your life I could have another Saiyan in my army, but looks like you're gonna die here and now. Vegeta went and rushed towards Goku, as he began to attack him. Goku was taking all of Vegeta's head on, and from there he looked towards him and said, "Is that all?" What? With that, Goku went and struck Vegeta right in his face, as he got sent flying meters away. Before he can land, Goku came right behind him and kicked him right in his back. Vegeta couldn't believe how fast and strong Goku was, while Goku went and he started to beat the shit out of Vegeta. While that was happening, Nappa and Piccolo battle wasn't really a battle, it was more of a toy around, as Nappa did everything he can to try to hit Piccolo, but Piccolo was too strong after all. He did fuse himself with Kami, making him a Super Namekian. Nappa tried to go and hit Piccolo, but he kept going and attacking Nappa like if he was just a little feather. From there, Nappa got really angry and desperate. Seeing that another warrior was able to overpower one of the strongest Saiyan, he decided to go and use his trump card, which was the Bloods Wave. Nappa went and shined a Bloods Wave, as him and Vegeta saw it, and from there Vegeta got angry, but they began to go and transform into their Great Ape.
Nappa, you idiot! You did it too fast! Oh well, in this state you're done, Kakarot!
So this is the Saiyan transformation, huh? It's too bad I don't have my tail. I would have had the same power, but nevertheless, I can easily defeat them. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kakarot? Let's put an end towards these clowns. With that, Piccolo went and powered up, displaying only some of his power. He went and rushed towards Nappa, as he struck him right in his face, and Nappa fell straight to the ground. When Nappa tried to get up, Piccolo went and decked him in his chest, as he continued to fall to the ground. With that, Piccolo went and powered up a cherry bullet, and he aimed it right at Nappa's tail, causing it to blow up, and now he has reverted right back to his original base. Piccolo then went and used a special beam cannon and aimed it at Nappa, as it pierced through his heart, and he died right there. Goku was really impressed to see Piccolo's power, as he began to smile, and he looked towards Vegeta and saw that Vegeta went and rushed towards Goku, as he tried to go and crush him, but Goku easily went and moved out of the way and said, "It's my turn. I'm gonna use my technique too." Goku has used the Kaio-ken, as his power level has skyrocketed. With that, he went and rushed towards Vegeta and began to attack him. Vegeta was surprised to see that Goku was able to easily dodge his attack, and from there, Vegeta went and did everything he can just to hit Goku, but Goku went and powered up a Kamehameha wave and he aimed it right at Vegeta. Once when Goku aimed his attack, Vegeta went and caught it as he tried to do everything he can to disperse the attack, but from there Goku went and used Kaio-ken times 3, as he managed to go and overpower Vegeta with his Kamehameha wave. Vegeta fell straight to the ground, while Goku went and picked him up and threw him across the land, and with that he went and ripped Vegeta's tail off. Vegeta went right back to his base, as he was completely stung and surprised to see how strong Goku was, but he saw that Goku and Piccolo went and they're walking towards Vegeta, while Piccolo went and he powered up his special beam cannon to kill him. Vegeta got really scared, so he decided to go and escape, but before he can, Goku came right next to him and said, "Where do you think you're going, Vegeta?"
Kakarot, wait! Don't kill me! I know you were trying to kill Frieza! Trust me, you need my help if you want to kill that bastard!
Have you seen how strong we are? Why would we need your help?
Trust me, Frieza is much stronger than both of you guys.
I see, you know Frieza too, huh? But regardless, I'll be the one to end him.
But with all of us working together, Kakarot, we can easily overthrow him. And I won't rule the universe, I promise. Just don't kill me.
With that, Goku and Piccolo decide to go and spare Vegeta, as Raditz got up and he couldn't believe just how powerful Goku was. He went and took down the Prince of all Saiyan. Goku then went and asked Raditz what he wants to do. Raditz has agreed to help and put an end towards Frieza, since Frieza did rule Vegeta and Nappa and Raditz for the past 20 years. Goku has now spared Vegeta's life, as he asks Raditz if he wants to join him, but Vegeta and Raditz decide to go and leave planet Earth and recover on their own base, since they had a different motive. They have now left planet Earth, as they were making their way right back towards their base, while Goku and Piccolo has decided to go to Kami's lookout and have a few talks. Once when they got there, Goku and Piccolo then start to plan out on how they can take down Frieza, as Piccolo said, "You really think you're that strong enough to beat Frieza?" "I'm sure I can. After all, Frieza has been inside my mind for the past 13 years. I spent my life training with the Kais, thinking nothing but taking down that tyrant, since I am the protector of this universe." "Well, as evil as he sounds, I would like to help you out, Kakarot." "I really cannot believe how much you have changed, Piccolo. The last time we fought, that was the past. I don't like to think about it." "I hear you, and your power has increased a lot too." "I think you can beat me." "With ease I can. I'm a Super Namekian." "Okay then, let's see how strong you are." Both of them has agreed to have a match with one another to see where they stand. Goku went and he charged towards Piccolo, as he tried to hit him, but Piccolo went and kneed him right in his stomach, and from there he went and punched Goku right across his face, as he got sent flying towards the land. Goku tried to stop himself, and he rushed right back towards Piccolo, and once when he got there, he was surprised to see that, as he said, "He's good. It's time I kick it up a notch." Goku went and he used the Kaio-ken. Piccolo smiled, and with that they charged at one another and they started to go at it. Goku was trying to do everything he can to hold his own against a Super Namekian, while Piccolo was standing his ground against Goku and said, "That technique won't work, Kakarot. I did not only just fuse with Kami, but I also spent some time inside the Hyperbolic time chamber." "What? The Hyperbolic what?" With that, Piccolo came right in front of Goku and decked him in his face, as he got sent flying towards the lookout. Goku then got up and went and he powered up a Kamehameha wave, while Piccolo went and he powered up his cherry bullet, and they both aimed their attack towards each other, as they were having a wave battle to see who will overpower who. Piccolo was starting to use a little bit more power, as he managed to go and get Goku's wave dispersed, and from there his wave went and it hit Goku head on, but before it can do any damage, Goku went and he screamed. Goku has now transformed into a Super Saiyan, as he managed to go and disperse Piccolo's attack. Upon seeing that, Piccolo got shocked but was really impressed and smiled and said, "When did you have this power?" "I always had this within me the whole time. It's time I start using this power now, Piccolo." "Alright Goku, you got my attention." Piccolo went and took out his waiting training armor, while Goku smiled and said, "Well then, let's start the real battle. You call yourself a Super Namekian? I guess you can call this a Super Saiyan." "Alright Kakarot, you got me excited now. Let's begin." As their round 2 has now begun, Goku went and charged towards Piccolo, as he went and kicked him right in his face. Piccolo saw that coming, so he went and dodged it, but Goku outsmarted him, as he went and used more speed, and from there he came right behind Piccolo and kneed him right in his back, getting him to be sent flying towards the lookout. Piccolo got right back up, as he charged towards Goku, and while Goku did the same, and before you know it, both of their power clashed with one another, as they were both landing blow to blow with each other. Goku and Piccolo saw that they were equally tight, while Piccolo was amazed with Goku's power and said, "Who would have ever thought that this power would rival mine?" I always had this power within me, like I said. I have gained this power when I was training with King Kai. So now let me show you something unique. Goku went and he powered up to full, while Piccolo decided to do the same, and from there they were ready to go all out to put an end towards this battle. Both Goku and Piccolo went and they charged towards one another as they started to go at it. With each landing blow, the entire world was shaking as no one had no idea what was happening, but either Goku and Piccolo wouldn't give up their battle as they continued to attack each other. With that, they decided to go and put an end towards this battle as they both went and rushed towards each other, and from there Goku went and punched Piccolo in his face, while Piccolo managed to do the same to Goku, and both of them fell to the ground as they managed to KO one another. With that, Mr. Popo came and gave them a senzu bean as they recovered, and now they were impressed with each other. Goku then said, "You're amazing, Piccolo! I would love to make you my sparring partner!" "Likewise, Kakarot. We can begin our sparring session anytime you like." With that, Goku and Piccolo decided to go and train together inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. They spent over 1 day there, which was equivalent to over 1 year of training. While that was happening, back on Frieza's planet, Vegeta and Nappa has now arrived as they went into their healing chamber and they began recovering their wounds. Once when they were healthy, Vegeta went to talk to Frieza and said, "Lord Frieza, we bring you some news."
If it isn't Vegeta, tell me, where have you left off to?
"I was in this planet called Planet Earth. Over there I have encountered a Saiyan that is even stronger than me, unfortunately, and he's very dangerous, Frieza. His power is something to fear of. I think he is the Super Saiyan, and his plan is to kill you."
What? How can a monkey survive that blast? Nevertheless, if he's that dangerous you say, I'll just have to go and take proper precaution and see what happens later on. Good job, Vegeta.
As Frieza has left, but from there, Vegeta smiled and said, "What a fool. Keep dreaming, Frieza. I'll have Kakarot and Frieza take each other out, and from there, I will rule this universe." Vegeta left while Goku and Piccolo were training, and now they have finished their training and emerged out of the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Both of their power has increased tenfold. With that, Goku was able to sense something coming, as it was no one other than the Supreme Kai. Goku was amazed to see him, as he wanted to talk with Goku about one thing. So Goku told Piccolo that he'll be right back, and from there, Goku went and Kai with Supreme Kai to his world. Once when he got there, he saw that King Kai, Capito Kai, along with Supreme Kai were all there waiting for him, as they told him that Frieza decided to go and train for a bit, but there's no telling on how strong Frieza will get due to the fact that his race is a very powerful race. Goku wasn't worried much as he noticed the key and said, "There's something strange, but I can now fully sense you guys. What is this key?" "Oh wow, after all this time you're able to now sense our key. That's amazing. This is called God Key. We Kais use something called the God Keys, while the Destroyers and Angels also have this key too. And from the looks of it, you're finally able to feel it too. I have an idea. Let's train with all of us. I want you to feel out our energy and try to absorb it. If my theory is true and you're able to absorb this energy, Kakarot, this will benefit you the most and you'll become one of the strongest fighters, since you have been training with us Kai for almost your entire life." "Oh wow! Okay, you got it, Supreme Kai. I'll begin this training and let's see if I can get this thing called God Key. I'm sure it'll make me stronger, so let's do it." With that, their training has begun, as they spent 3 months training, and now 3 months has passed since their training has ended. With each passing day, Goku was able to go and absorb something called the God Key, since he was training with the gods, and now he was able to fully sense any deity that is around him. With that, Goku's training has come to an end, as Supreme Kai wished him luck on his battle that's coming ahead. Goku went and he Kai right back to Earth to meet up with Piccolo, but he saw that Piccolo was with Master Roshi and the other Z fighters. Chi-Chi saw Goku again, as she remembered who he was, and from there, she started to have feelings for Goku. Everyone was happy to see Goku since they did remember that he was the one who stopped King Piccolo. Goku has now told everyone about Frieza's whereabouts and that he was ready to go and take him out. With that, Piccolo wanted to come join Goku along with Master Roshi, since he did want to see just how strong this Frieza person is and he wanted to see the battle too. Krillin also offered to come, and from there, all the Z-Fighters want to go with Goku so that he can go and put an end towards Frieza and his men. Before leaving, Chi-Chi came to Goku and asked him to make a promise that he'll come right back to planet Earth alive. Goku smiled and told her that he'll do everything he can to survive and come back to her. And now they have all left to go to Frieza's world. While they were all coming, Frieza has now come back as he was ready to go to another planet because he has heard a myth that this planet called Planet Namek has something called the Dragon Balls, and that if you collect all of them, you're able to grant any wish.
With that, he asked Vegeta to come with him to Planet Namek so he can collect it. Vegeta has agreed to go with him, but he had other motive. His motive was to steal the Dragon Balls from Frieza and use it for himself so he can take Frieza out and even Kakarot. Before they can leave, Frieza heard some loud explosion coming from his planet. As he turned around and he saw that his men were being under attack. Once when Frieza went to see what's going on, Vegeta was surprised to see what was happening and said, "Kakarot, what are you doing here? It's that green guy! So I take it you're Frieza, huh? It's about time we meet."
Indeed, monkey. So I see you're Kakarot, huh? I have been waiting for you.
Likewise, Frieza. I have been also waiting to meet with you too. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button now so you can join the Z fans, and anytime later on you feel like this isn't your channel, you could always unsubscribe.
Well, monkey, it's good that you have come here rather than having me go to hunt you down myself.
Is that so, Frieza? Well, I have been keeping tracks on you too. Now I want to see what you have got for me before I end you right here and now.
And what makes you think you can defeat me that easily, monkey? You must be on something.
With that, Frieza went and charged towards Goku as he tried to strike him, but Goku went and kicked him right in his face, causing Frieza to be sent flying towards the rocks. Goku then went and proceeded to rush towards Frieza as he began to attack him. With that, Frieza saw that Goku's power was something else, which he couldn't be taken lightly. While Goku was fighting Frieza, Vegeta was watching as he was completely speechless on Goku's power. Piccolo went and attacked all of Frieza's men as he didn't stand a chance against him, but with that, the Ginyu Force has come out to help Frieza. But Piccolo, a Super Namekian, was too strong for the Ginyu Force to handle as he managed to go and single-handedly defeat all of the Frieza's men and the Ginyu Force. Goku and Frieza was going at it until Goku smiled and said, "This is fruitless, Frieza. You don't stand a chance against me."
If only you knew what I had, monkey.
Is that so? Well then why don't you show me what you got, Frieza?
With pleasure.
Frieza has now transformed into his final form. Upon seeing his final form, Vegeta started to shake as he couldn't believe that Frieza was this strong, while Goku smiled and said, "Is that all? Here, I thought that I'll get some grand finale, but instead, I get something that is child's playing thing? Oh well, Frieza, let me even the playing field." Goku has now transformed into his Super Saiyan. No! Why? How did Kakarot get this out of all the people? It doesn't make sense. I'm the Prince of all Saiyan. I should have been the one to get this, not this bastard.
I see. I'm glad to finally see the big hype talk about the Super Saiyan.
Well, I'm glad you know what it is, Frieza. Now we can settle this. Let's get down to business. As they stared at one another, and now their battle has begun. Goku went and charged towards Frieza, while Frieza tried to hit him, but Goku easily dodged his punch, and with that he went and struck Frieza right in the guts, causing him to be sent flying meters away. Frieza tried to charge back, but Goku was already right in front of him as he went and beat Frieza up. While Frieza fell to the ground, he couldn't believe Goku's power was this strong, but he smiled since he did have a trump card. While they were fighting, far in the galaxy, a patrol officer, which is known from the Galactic Patrol, was passing by as they got a message and said, "It would appear that Frieza's fighting with something on his planet. Oh, it's actually a Saiyan that he's fighting. Well then what do we do? What do you want us to do, Jocko?" "Well, if you ask me, I say let's go and arrest Frieza. This will be our chance to get the glory." "I guess you're right, that will be fun to do. Let's do this." As they went and they changed their course, making their way towards Frieza's world. Back on Frieza's planet, Goku and Frieza were going at it, as Frieza began to overpower Goku, but from there, Frieza smiled and he saw that Goku was toying with him, as Goku went and kicked him right in his face.
Frieza was getting really angry, but he calmed down as he looked towards Goku and he offered him a proposal.
How's this, monkey? Why don't you come and join me? Together you and I can rule this entire universe. No one can get in our way.
I'm not interested, Frieza. I'll have to decline that offer. Besides, I am the hope of this universe. I cannot ever give in to the likes of you. With that, Frieza felt really insulted, since Goku was the first person to ever decline his offer. He then went and rushed towards Goku, and he tried to attack him, but Goku continued to go and dodge his attack. While that was happening, Piccolo has now arrived right next to Goku after defeating the rest of Frieza's men, and he was ready to go and fight Frieza alongside with Goku. Seeing the situation, Frieza decided to go and display his true power.
Okay, monkey. I guess you don't want to be with me then. Let me show you one thing that will kill all of you.
Frieza has now transformed into his golden form, as everyone was completely shocked on seeing that, while Goku was speechless to see Frieza's new power. Oh wow, he wasn't bluffing! What? What is this? Whatever it is, you and I can do it together, Kakarot. Let's end him! Not bad, Frieza. I'll have to admit, it caught me by surprise. I never thought you would have this power.
It is over for you and your friends, monkey. I'll kill all of you here and now.
Frieza instantly came right in front of Goku as he punched him right in his guts, causing Goku to gasp for air, but before he can, Frieza went and punched him down. Piccolo rushed towards Frieza as he tried to grab him by his shoulder, but before he can do that, Frieza went and struck Piccolo down as he fell right next to Goku. Goku got up and he began to smile and said, "Not bad, Frieza. You're very powerful. I must admit, I would have lost this battle, if I wasn't prepared, that is."
Say whatever you want to give yourself hope, monkey, but the result will still be the same.
Alright then, let's see if this will do it. After absorbing God Ki, Goku was finally able to go and use that towards his advantage, as he managed to go and tap into God Ki, and now he was able to go and transform into a Super Saiyan God. Upon this transformation, Piccolo and Vegeta couldn't believe what they were seeing, as they saw Goku went from yellow to red. What the? I don't even know how to react now. Kakarot? What? Is he even a Saiyan? I don't know what this is, but it's giving me the chills. Well, Frieza, are you ready to start the next round?
First yellow and now red? What are you up to, monkey?
I don't have much practice on this form, so I cannot guarantee anything. But what I do know is, I have to give this all before I lose this power. With that, Goku went and stared towards Frieza, as he did the same, and from there they both went and rushed towards each other, and their power clashed with one another. They started to attack each other. Frieza was amazed to see Goku was holding his own against him, as he went and struck him in his face, but Frieza managed to go and do the same. While that was happening, Supreme Kai was watching everything inside his world with the crystal ball, as he was surprised to see that and said, "It would appear that Kakarot got the Super Saiyan God transformation. That's amazing. But the question that really puzzles me is that, will he be able to maintain this? Goku did rush towards the battle. I don't think he was ready." "You are right, my lord. I don't know if Goku can do this or not, but let's just see." Back at the battle, Goku was giving his all towards the battle, as both him and Frieza were landing blow to blow amongst each other. While fighting, Goku was really impressed with Frieza's golden form, as they saw that they were both equally tied, until Frieza went and he powered up a massive attack and he aimed it towards Goku. Goku tried to power up his Kamehameha wave, but it was too close, as Frieza's blast was about to go and hit Goku head on, but before he can react, Piccolo came and pushed Goku out of the way, as the blast managed to go and hit Frieza's world and it started to erupt.
Too bad your green guy had to save your life, monkey. But now that my blast hit the world, you're gonna die any minute now once this explodes, while I can survive on space.
Man, he's strong! Far stronger than what I am! Kakarot, let's work together and fight him! I'm really struggling to hold this form much longer! Tell us what we have to do, we'll work together! All of us will kill that bastard! We cannot let Frieza win this battle, Kakarot! There's a way. Piccolo, try to get his attention with the rest of you guys. I'll go and power up this technique which I've learned from King Kai. Sure thing, you go and do that. Let's hope it works out, Kakarot. Listen, we don't have much time. If I fail this attack, I'm gonna need you to escape this planet, get everyone else and leave. I'll and Frieza myself together. Kakarot, go! We don't have much time! Goku went high in the air as he began to go through the spear bomb pose, and he asked King Kai, King Kai! King Kai, can you hear me? Yes, can hear you! What's up? Listen, King Kai, I need you to ask the entire galaxy to lend me their strength so I can kill Frieza. I'm gonna power up the spear bomb. Of course, Kakarot, I'll do it! Listen, fellow mortals. Our warrior needs your help. Lend him your strength so he can finish off Frieza, or else we'll all be doomed. Everybody, give your energy to Kakarot. Across the universe, everyone heard King Kai's call, and they began lending their energy to Goku while he was busy powering up the spear bomb. Frieza was making sports out of Vegeta, Piccolo, and Raditz, while Goku saw that his Super Saiyan God power ran out, and from there he went right back to his base as he got distracted from the spear bomb. Everyone saw what happened as Goku knew that he had messed up, so he told the Z fighters to go and escape from this planet while they can, as he will do everything he can to hold down Frieza. At first, Piccolo didn't like this idea, but after a couple arguments, Goku told him to leave as the planet was about to explode any minute now. Frieza was completely shocked as he had no idea what was going on, and from there Piccolo went and he rushed towards the spaceship with Frieza and Raditz, while Goku went right in front of Frieza and he tried to kick him. Frieza went and easily dodged Goku as he struck him in his face and he began to beat the shit out of Goku.
You can run as much you want, monkey. I'll go and chase down all your friends, but first I'm gonna make sure you die here.
While they were fighting, the Z fighters managed to leave as Piccolo talked to Goku telepathically and said, Kakarot, it was an honor knowing you, my friend. I'll make sure I'll wish you back with the Dragon Balls. Thanks, Piccolo. It was good knowing you too, my friend. The Z fighters has now left the planet, while Goku and Frieza was alone on his planet, as it was about to erupt and explode any second now. Once when Frieza went and begun to attack Goku, Goku noticed that Frieza was breathing heavily as he began to fall to the ground, and from there, Frieza has lost his golden form. After achieving his golden form, he should now rush towards the battle, but he came back early, and because of that, his body wasn't able to maintain his golden form, allowing him to revert right back to his original base. Upon seeing that, Goku saw that this battle was in his hand, but from there he saw that the spear bomb begun to shine, as this was his cue to go and continue to power up the spear bomb and kill Frieza once and for all. Frieza had no idea what Goku was doing as he began to laugh and said,
Although I went back to my base, you're too weak to fight me now, monkey. Now you're gonna die here.
I won't let that happen, Frieza. I still have this last technique. Goku went and quickly punched Frieza right in his guts as he tried to escape, but from there, Goku managed to go right in front of the spear bomb as he went and caught the bomb and he aimed it right towards Frieza. Frieza tried to do everything he can to get away from the spear bomb, but it was too late as it managed to go and hit him head on, and when he tried to fight back, Goku summoned up every strength he had within his fiber as he managed to transform to a Super Saiyan, and he managed to overpower Frieza with the spear bomb as it went and hit Frieza and it exploded. Once when the spear bomb exploded, not just Frieza but the entire planet has now exploded. Kakarot, the Saiyan, who was brought up by the Kais to be the universe savior and to have the sole mission to go and kill Frieza, has fulfilled his duty today, as he has done a noble sacrifice and he managed to kill Frieza at any cost along with his planet. But in doing so, it caused Goku to die. Kakarot! No! It cannot be! How can he die like that? Frieza's planet has been exploded, killing everyone that was inside the planet, along with Frieza and Universe's savior, Kakarot. After the destruction of the planet, it was reduced into nothing but rubbles, like if it was never there to begin with. The Z Fighters has returned after 3 days of traveling, as they were all very exhausted from their fight. Upon their arrival, Piccolo and the others went to Kami's lookout, as they saw the Supreme Kai was standing there waiting for Piccolo. At first, they had no idea who he was, until he has revealed to Piccolo who he is and said,
I come here to bring you sad news. Unfortunately, after when you guys left the planet, Frieza's planet has been exploded, and from my knowledge, Kakarot managed to use a spear bomb and aimed it at Frieza as it exploded, and he also got caught in the explosion, resulting in his demise.
Are you serious? Kakarot, why? Why didn't you let me fight by your side to the end? You had a chance to escape with this planet and join the rest of us, but you chose to die on the planet and make sure Frieza dies with you. What honor!
That's Kakarot for us. He always puts other before himself. He was a true savior of this universe.
So Kakarot's dead, and so is Frieza, huh? Looks like I'll be the one to take over now. You wish, buddy. You know very well I can kill you where you stand. Don't push me. So Kakarot died at the end, huh? I don't know how to feel about this. Well, I'm gonna keep my promise. I'm gonna bring back Kakarot no matter what.
Everyone except for the Supreme Kai were very confused on what Piccolo meant. While Piccolo went and he got all the 7-star Dragon Ball, and from there he has went and summoned Shenron. Upon his arrival, Piccolo wished for Goku to come back to life. Once when he made that wish, Shenron has rejected that wish and said,
Unfortunately, I cannot do that, since this fellow Kakarot is still alive.
Upon hearing that, got everyone very shocked and confused, along with the Supreme Kai, as he couldn't believe what they were hearing. With that, Shenron has left, and now Supreme Kai went and he tried to search for Kakarot. He went and informed King Kai about it, and he also began searching for him. So what exactly happened to Kakarot? Let's take a little flashback right back to where Kakarot and Frieza was fighting with one another. Kakarot was powering up the spear bomb as he released it at Frieza. Frieza got hit by it, and when it exploded, the entire planet has exploded. Once when that happened, damn, looks like we're too late. I guess we missed all the action, huh, Beerus? That poor man, he gave his life for this universe. He loved it as much as I love it too. With that, Beerus went and he knocked Jocko out as he changed into his angel clothes, and from there he said, I won't let him die today. This is a perfect example of myself. Beerus went and he used his staff as he did a temporary do-over. From there he managed to go and rewind 3 minutes back, having Kakarot alive, and he was powering up the spear bomb. Once when Kakarot went and aimed the spear bomb, Beerus came right next to Kakarot and said, Hurry up, grab my arm. This planet's gonna explode any minute. If you want to survive, take it now, Kakarot. Kakarot managed to go and grab onto Beerus' arm, and with that he went and created a force shield with his staff, as he managed to save Kakarot's life and the planet has exploded. With that, Beerus came right back to his ship with Kakarot, as Jocko saw the planet had exploded, and from there he began talking, but when he saw that Beerus was freaking out, he said, Huh? What happened to you, Beerus? Look, this Saiyan who fought with Frieza, he managed to escape and he ended up crashing to our ship. Jocko saw that Kakarot was knocked out and said, Well, we cannot leave him here, we need to aid him. Hurry up, let's go right back to the headquarters. They went and flew right back to their base. Upon their arrival, they started to go and take Kakarot to the healing chamber, and they began healing his wound. After a couple of days, Kakarot has finally woken up as he looked around and he was very shocked and said, What the? Where am I? What's going on? Did I die? Hey Kakarot, I take it that's your name, right? Well, I'm Beerus. I was the one that saved your life, and from there I brought you back to my home base, the Galactic Patrol Base. Oh wow, thank you, Beerus. And what happened to Frieza? Don't worry, he died with the explosion, but I managed to save your life. Kakarot was a little confused on what's going on until Beerus told him how he managed to save him from the blast. Kakarot was very thankful, and from there he began to show Kakarot around the base. While he was doing that, Supreme Kai found Kakarot's location as he went and he Kai right to the Galactic Patrol Base, and he saw that Kakarot and Beerus were there talking to each other. From there he went toward Beerus and he asked him to come to his planet. As he went and he Kai-Kai'd him and Kakarot right back to his base and said, Thank God you're okay, Kakarot. I was very confused and scared. And Beerus, how did you find him? I know, where there's a will, there's a way, Supreme Kai. But by the way, do you know who Beerus is? Yes, I do. Beerus is actually higher ranked than me. He is an angel, disguising himself as a Galactic Patrol officer. Honestly, I was very moved by your way of saving life, Kakarot, and that's why I saved you. Wait, did you say he's an angel? What? I'm so confused. Kakarot here is our strongest warrior. He was made to protect this universe. He was strong enough to take on anyone that tries to hurt it. Well, I wasn't strong enough to beat Frieza. He still had more power compared to me. Plus, I wasn't fully ready to use the Super Saiyan God. Well, how would you like for me to train you, Kakarot? You'll get a lot stronger. After all, I am an angel. Training with me will make you have a huge boost to your power.
Oh wow! That would be awesome! Okay, sure! When can we start?
As Beerus went and he took Kakarot as his student and they begun their training. While on Earth, the Z-Fighters were waiting for Kakarot to return. Vegeta was busy trying to find a way how to transform into a Super Saiyan so that he could be ready for Kakarot to show up. Raditz asked Piccolo if they can spar with each other, and after a couple of sparring matches, they made each other their sparring partner. But from there, Raditz was way out of Piccolo's league. With that, 1 year has passed since Kakarot met with Beerus. Piccolo and everyone were relaxing until they sensed the evil energy coming towards planet Earth. From there, they went to confront it and they saw it was no one other than King Cold. He was easily defeated by Piccolo, and before he can return right back to his base, Piccolo saw a time machine has come right next to him. As the door opened, and from there he saw someone come next to him and said, "Hey, can we talk?"
Huh? Who are you?
"My name is Gohan. I'm from the future. I need your and Kakarot's help." Future Gohan told Piccolo about the danger that has occurred in his timeline and that he was from the future timeline. He then warned him about some killer androids that will be coming in a few years from now. After telling him everything, Gohan left saying, "Please Piccolo, relay this message to Kakarot and give him this. This is an antidote for his heart virus which he's gonna die very soon." With that, Gohan has left and said his goodbye as he went right back to his timeline. Piccolo was very worried about what he heard and he had no idea what to do, and he was also confused about Kakarot and his heart virus. He then went and told Raditz about the android, and before you know it, Kakarot has caught Kai right in front of them and said,
"Hey, what's up everyone?"
Everyone was happy to see Kakarot as Piccolo went and said,
"It's good to see you, my friend."
From there, Raditz came towards Kakarot and he shook his hand and he gave his respects and told him he'll do everything he can to stay by his side and protect planet Earth. With that, Kakarot now found out about the future timeline as Piccolo told him everything, and he also told him about the androids. They all went and regrouped to Bulma's place so they can begin planning on what to do. Supreme Kai has come there as he has also informed them about what happened, and from there Kakarot asked if he can help train Piccolo to get stronger. Piccolo liked Kakarot's idea, while Kakarot went and he paid a visit to Chi-Chi since he did keep a promise to come back. And when she saw him alive, she was extremely happy as she asked him to marry him, and Kakarot has agreed to marry her. From there, they both got married with one another. With that, Kakarot went right back to King Kai's world and he said his goodbye to him and told him that he'll be now living on planet Earth with his new wife, but he'll always come to visit and train with King Kai. Kakarot and the rest has now begun preparing for the androids as a few years has passed, and now it was time for the future timeline to be predicted. Within those few years, Kakarot spent some time training with Piccolo with Supreme Kai as he managed to get a lot stronger, and from there he also trained Raditz, and while him and Chi-Chi were having a good life, they managed to go and have a child, and Chi-Chi wanted to name that child Gohan since it was named after her father Ox King's friend. As the time has come for them to go and confront the androids. Once when they all got to West City, Piccolo was ready to display his new powers towards the androids as they were busy waiting for a sign, and before anything happened, they heard a loud explosion coming from the west. They all went and made their way towards the explosion, and when they got there, they saw an old man was standing there along with 3 other people. As he looked towards them and he said, It looks like they have come. Stop this! The killing stops now! If it isn't Kakarot, but I'm not interested in you. I am mostly interested in you, Piccolo. I asked a question here, buddy. What do you want with us? How do you know me? You are the reason why we exist, Piccolo. Enlighten me. You have destroyed the Red Ribbon Army, and because of that, we are here for revenge. During the time when Kami found Piccolo and he started to raise him as his own, and from there Piccolo started to go and become the guardian of Earth. It was his mission to protect Earth from any danger, and from there he went and wiped out the Red Ribbon Army since they were bringing danger towards his planet. Ever since Piccolo destroyed the Red Ribbon Army, Dr. Gero was very angry, and from there he went and started to spy on Piccolo and try to get every information he has on him so that the time can come for him to go and kill Piccolo. Because of you destroying my army, I had followed you and watched all of your battles and even your power. You can say we spied on you, but I was very glad when Vegeta came to this planet. That is where I saw Kakarot, and I started to follow him and get his knowledge and see how strong he is. And after collecting all of your guys' database,
I have implanted him inside my android and created the ultimate android. This is Cell. Doctor, let me kill them right now. You have no idea who you're messing with. Let's show them our power, Kakarot.
The battle for the future has begun, as Kakarot has now transformed into a Super Saiyan God. With that, everyone saw that the androids came and they flew towards Goku, while 17 and 18 tried to attack him along with Cell, but from there Piccolo went and he rushed towards Android 17 and grabbed him by his face as he threw him towards the ground. Android 18 came behind Goku, but before she can kick him in his face, Vegeta has now arrived to the battle as he managed to kick her right in her face and said, "It will be hell before I let anyone kill Kakarot. That's my kill." Everyone saw that Vegeta was already inside his Super Saiyan state. With that, he went and began to attack Android 18, but Android 18 was too strong for him, while Kakarot and Cell battle begun. Cell went and used his tail to hit Kakarot, but Kakarot went and caught it with ease and struck him right in his back as he got sent flying meters away. Cell then got up and tried to attack Kakarot, but Kakarot dodged all of his attack. Joro began to laugh and said, "You think my androids will die here? You guys are pathetic. They are part of ultimate perfection. And yes, I already know all about your form, Kakarot. I even seen your battle with Frieza. After getting the information I needed, I saw you guys were going somewhere, so I tag along with you guys with my bug and I saw all of your guys battle." Vegeta went and he killed Dr. Joro with his final flash and said, "Shut up! You talk too much, old man!" What does he mean by that? Ultimate perfection. Before anyone can react, they saw that Cell was already standing over 17 and said, "You foolish android. You are made for one reason, and that is to be part of me." Cell went and took out his tail, and before you know it, he has absorbed Android 17, making him in perfect Cell.
Now, I have this power. Where are you, 18? Be part of ultimate perfection.
Due to the fact that Goku is much stronger inside this What If, along with Piccolo, which makes the androids far stronger than they were inside the canon, thus having Cell to be this strong, after absorbing Android 17. Whoa! His power! It feels like it's stronger than Frieza! That's impressive!
What did you expect, Kakarot? I am the ultimate android.
You're nothing compared to what I have seen. Let's end this! Kakarot went and he used his Kaio-ken with his Super Saiyan God, having his power level be off the chart. With that, Kakarot went and rushed towards Cell and struck him right in his guts. Cell went and used more power to attack Kakarot, but Kakarot didn't allow him to do so, as he went and kicked him in his face and he started to beat the shit out of Cell. While Kakarot was beating Cell, Supreme Kai was watching the battle with King Kai at King Kai's world, and from there Beerus has also come to see if everything was okay and said, "How's everything going with Kakarot?"
Kakarot's very impressive. He's making sports out of Cell.
Well, that's the benefit of training with an angel. Kakarot has this. Of course he does. He's still holding back a lot of power. Also, after this battle, I have been sensing something compared to before. It's coming far from the south of this galaxy. It's fate, but I feel like it's the power of another Saiyan. I might ask Kakarot to go check it out after this fight is over. Well, I need to go and visit my master. He has called me. Oh, give Whis my regard. Beerus has now left, making its way towards Beerus' world, while Kakarot and Cell battle was going on for some time. Cell was trying to do everything he can to outmaneuver Kakarot, but Kakarot didn't allow him to do so, as he was there every step stopping Cell. From there, he went and kicked Cell right in his stomach as he fell to the ground. Cell saw that this was futile to fight him since he wasn't in his perfect form. He then glanced towards the Z fighters and saw that Android 18 was there, as she was scared seeing Cell's battle, and from there he said, "I found you, 18." Cell then went and he used one of Tian's technique, as he managed to go and use a solar flare, and from there everyone that was there got blind, making his way towards Android 18 without being detected. And before you know it, he has gone and absorbed Android 18, making him Perfect Cell. Now, this is what Dr. Jiro's been talking about. This is the ultimate perfection. With the power of Frieza and Kakarot and everyone else, I am unstoppable. It would appear we missed our chance to kill 18, and now that Cell has absorbed her, we might all be doomed. I'm not worried. He's impressive, but I still got way more power within me. Are you crazy, Kakarot? He can kill you now! Well, Kakarot, are you ready to start round 2? I have been waiting for day 1, Cell. It's you who've been busy loafing. As they stared at one another, and from there their battle has begun. Kakarot went and rushed towards Cell as he went for a punch, but from there Cell managed to go and easily dodge it. With that, he went and countered Kakarot as he struck him right in his chest. Kakarot got up as he was in pain and said, "Man, he's really strong. It looks like I cannot mess around with him." With that, Kakarot went and used his Kaio-ken yet again, mixing it this time Kaio-ken times 10 with his Super Saiyan God. Cell was smiling and said, "Yes, Kakarot, that's it. Show me what you got." "How about you stop toying with me, Cell?" From there, Cell went and he powered up to 50%, as his power was outrageous for all the Z fighters, and from there, he proceeded to go and attack Kakarot, but Kakarot managed to dodge his attack, or so he thought he did. But from there, he saw that Cell's fist came out of nowhere and decked him right in his face, causing Kakarot to be sent flying meters away. Before he can react, Cell came right next to him and he started to attack him. Kakarot saw that he wasn't strong enough to hold his own against Cell, while Cell was attacking him from every angle, and from there, Piccolo came and powered up an attack and threw it towards Cell, as he managed to land a blow on him. Cell then got up and said, "Not bad for a Namekian. Let's end you first. Kakarot, let's work as a team. We can take him down." "Thanks, Piccolo, but honestly, I don't need your help." "What? Are you crazy? He was beating the lights out of you not too long ago, Kakarot." "You're right, he was, and that's because I allowed him. I still have a transformation up my sleeve." "Oh damn, I didn't know." "What are you babbling about now, Kakarot?" "Your power's great, Cell, but I spent over 1 year training with one of the most powerful god. It is time I show you my strength." Kakarot has now took his Super Saiyan God power to the next level, as he managed to go and transform into a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or you can call this Super Saiyan Blue. Upon seeing his new transformation, everyone was completely confused, as they couldn't believe what they were seeing, while Cell was shocked and said, "Huh? What is this?" On the other hand, back at King Kai's world, Supreme Kai saw the Kakarot's new transformation and said, "He didn't seem to be the same Kakarot we raised, huh? He has really grown a lot. This new power he has, the Super Saiyan Blue, is definitely up the ranks when it comes to the god." "Please be careful, Kakarot!" Beerus, on the other hand, has now arrived to Beerus' world, and upon his arrival, Whis was there waiting for him and said, "Hello, Master."
Well, hello, Beerus. How are you?
"I'm great, Master. How about you?"
Not too bad. I have actually called you here because I want to know some information about the mortal that you have been training with.
"Oh, that's Kakarot. Yeah, he's a very special mortal. Pretty much, he has been training with all the Kais his whole life, and he managed to get Super Saiyan God power on his own by sensing a God key. Not to mention, I see a lot of myself within him. It's the reason why I decided to make him my student. He also was strong enough to kill Frieza." Indeed, this mortal is very powerful. I can tell that he is like you. I also seen that you used your temporary do-over to save him. Yes, I did, Master. Did I break any rules? No, you didn't. But just remember, I hope you know he's worth it. Of course he is, Master. Why don't you come with me and see on planet Earth? He's right now fighting. Oh, okay then, let's go see. I'd like to see how strong he is. With that, Whis went and called Supreme Kai to come to his world, as he did, and from there he went and Kai-Kai'd Whis and Beerus to planet Earth, as they were hovering over Kakarot watching his battle, while Kakarot looked towards Cell and said, "What's wrong, Cell? Why do you look so confused?" You wish, Kakarot! I'm not worried at all. In fact, I believe... Before he can say another word, Kakarot went and he rushed towards Cell, as he kneed him right in his jaw and he got sent flying meters away. And from there, their battle has begun. Cell got up as he rushed towards Kakarot, and Kakarot did the same, and both of their power clashed with one another, and they're going at it. With each landing blow, the entire planet began to shake. Whis went and he used his staff to stable the planet, while Cell and Kakarot were going at it. Both fighters were showing any signs of giving up, until Kakarot smiled and said, "It's sad, Cell. Is this all the power you have? If I want, I can end you here and now." You wish, Kakarot! Don't kid yourself! Before Cell can react, Kakarot has come right in front of him, as he went and struck him hard in the guts, causing Cell to puke out Android 18. And with that, he has now reverted right back to his imperfect Cell. He couldn't believe that Goku was that strong to make Android 18 come out of his body, while everyone was surprised to see Kakarot's new Super Saiyan Blue power, and from there they saw that he walked towards Cell. Cell got very scared, as he didn't know how to react, but before he can, Kakarot came again right in front of him and landed another blow right towards his stomach, causing Cell to puke out Android 17, and from there he has reverted right back to his base. Being all confused and scared on what's going on, he tried to go and use his bomb that Dr. Joro put in his body, but before he can do so, Piccolo powered up a massive cherry bullet and aimed it right towards Cell, as it hit him head on and he died right there. The battle has come to an end, as Kakarot and the Z Fighters managed to go and save the day, and thanks to Kakarot's new Super Saiyan Blue power, he has proved to be far superior to Cell. Although he had everyone's DNA within him, he still wasn't strong enough to take on Universe's savior, Kakarot. With that, Whis was very impressed with Kakarot's power and said, "I cannot believe this Saiyan is this strong. He's definitely going to give Lord Beerus a run for his money." Oh, do you think they'll fight one another? I'm not so sure. Beerus has prophesied to fight a Super Saiyan God, and clearly this Saiyan has gone beyond that. I think they will. Well, it's gonna be a big showdown when that happens. Well then, I'm gonna get going now. Alright, bye, Master. With that, Beerus came right next to Goku, as he congratulated him on his battle, and from there Goku has introduced Beerus to everyone, as he told him that he was the one that trained him. Vegeta and Piccolo couldn't believe that Beerus was the one who trained Goku, and therefore, they both came towards Beerus and asked him if he can train both Vegeta and Piccolo. Goku liked that idea, as he also wanted to train Moro with Beerus, and from there Beerus has agreed to train him, as they have now begun their training session. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button now so you can join the Z fans, and anytime later on you feel like this isn't your channel, you could always unsubscribe. 7 years has passed since Kakarot defeated Cell, while Beerus has accepted to train Piccolo and Vegeta along with Kakarot. Within those 7 years, Kakarot's son Gohan has now grown into a teenager, as he has continued to strive to be as strong as his father, but his mother wanted to proceed on his education while he's continuing his fighting. Within that 7 years, Piccolo and Vegeta were training non-stop with Beerus, as they were trying to do everything they can to get God Ki and to be able to be as strong as Kakarot. Kakarot, on the other hand, has gotten a new child, and he named him Goten, and at the same time, Kakarot was training with Beerus and Vegeta along with Piccolo, until Beerus told him to go to Supreme Kai's world. Once when he went there, to his surprise, Kakarot saw that Whis was there, as he for the very first time met with Kakarot, and he was very interested in training him, so that he can help him to get stronger. After all, Beerus the Destroyer did prophesy to fight a worthy opponent. Upon hearing that he is also an angel and that he is Beerus' master, Kakarot got very excited to go and train with Whis.
as Whis would come to Supreme Kai's world to train Kakarot, while Kakarot would go and get him some great Earth food. Everyone spent 7 years training until one day the Supreme Kai came to planet Earth and he spent about a day doing some research, and when he returned, he was kinda stressed out as he looked towards Kakarot and said, "I have finally found Majin Buu's location. Majin Buu is very dangerous. He is actually the one who was created by the evil wizard Bibidi. And now his new master is Babidi, Bibidi's son. And if he gets released, it will be a problem for this universe. Kakarot, you know what to do." "Don't worry, Supreme Kai. I'll handle this." Kakarot went and he kai-kai'd to planet Earth as he saw that Vegeta and Piccolo hasn't returned yet from Mira's training session. He then went and proceeded towards Babidi's ship, since Supreme Kai has got the location on where he is. Once when Goku got to the location, he saw that Babidi's ship was buried deep inside the ground. Kakarot then went and entered the ship as he started to go and look for Babidi. From there, he saw the King Dabura try to hit him, but he went and struck him down and he passed out. With that, he made his way towards the bottom, where he saw that Babidi was there and said, "What are you doing here?" "I'm here to make sure you don't get Majin Buu to be released from that seal." With that, Kakarot went and struck Babidi as he tried to use his magic on him, but from there he went and threw a blast towards Babidi and he died right there. Kakarot then saw that Majin Buu was still in his egg as he was sealed up, and from there he went and pulled him out of the machine and he took him to where Supreme Kai was as he handed Majin Buu towards him, and from there Supreme Kai went and took care of Majin Buu and he made sure that he would be gone. With that, Kakarot sensed that Piccolo and Vegeta has now arrived right back to planet Earth as he went and he kai-kai'd to see them. Once when he got there, Vegeta wanted to challenge him, but first Piccolo was the one to challenge Kakarot, and he told Vegeta that he'll fight him after he fights with Piccolo. Piccolo was excited to see where he stands against Kakarot, since the last time they fought, they saw that they weren't a match for one another, they were almost tied. It was now time for them to have a rematch to see where they stand. With that, Kakarot went and he transformed into his Super Saiyan God, while Piccolo smiled, and from there he went and struck Kakarot right in the guts. It caused Kakarot to be in pain. With that, Kakarot went and he tried to kick Piccolo, but Piccolo managed to easily counter his attack and hit him back. Kakarot was impressed to see just how powerful Piccolo has gotten, and his power level has increased a lot due to the fact that he was training with Beerus. While Vegeta got impatient and said, "Don't think you're the only one that has that power, Kakarot." Vegeta has now transformed into a Super Saiyan God, as Kakarot smiled and said, "Okay, now this will be interesting." While that was happening, due to the fact that 3 mortals in Universe 7 had God Ki, and because of that, it got a destroyer to disturb his sleep, as he is now woken up from his slumber. Beerus the Destroyer has now finally wakened, as he went and called upon his attendant Whis and said, "Whis, I need your assistant."
Oh, my lord! It's great to see you have finally waken up. Kinda early than usual.
"Whis, what the hell is going on? Why can I sense 3 mortals with divine ki?"
Oh, about that. My lord, it's a long story.
Whis then went and told Beerus everything about Kakarot, how he was sent to King Kai's planet, and from there the Supreme Kai wanted to make him the hero of the universe. He then went and got the God Ki and fought with Frieza by transforming into a Super Saiyan God, and from there he went and met with Beerus and trained under Beerus, which got him to go and get Super Saiyan Blue, and he defeated Cell. Whis didn't tell the part where he went and trained Kakarot, since he wanted to let that part out. With that, Beerus couldn't believe what he has heard, as he got excited and said, "Looks like this Kakarot person might be the one I have prophesied about. Okay, Whis, let's go to planet Earth. I want to fight him. I want to see if he's that person."
Of course, my lord. It'll take us about 20 minutes to get there.
With that, they have now left, as they're making their way towards planet Earth. Supreme Kai has sensed that Beerus has awoken from his slumber, and he began to panic. And from there he went and kai-kai'd to planet Earth, as he saw that Kakarot was fighting with Piccolo and Vegeta, but before anything could happen, he went and interfered the battle, as he said, "Guys, Code Red! Beerus the Destroyer has finally woken up, and he's coming here to fight you, Kakarot. Oh yes! It's finally time, huh? So Beerus the Destroyer is gonna come to see how strong I am. I remember you warned me about him. What? Beerus the Destroyer? Why does that name sound so familiar? Well then, I suggest we all go and regroup, and let's plan out how to deal with him. With that, they all went to Bulma's place as they started to plan out on how they'll handle Beerus, and before they know it, Beerus the Destroyer has now arrived. Vegeta, Piccolo, and Kakarot all sense his power coming towards planet Earth, while he looked at all of them and said, well, so this is the Saiyan Kakarot. I heard a lot about you from my attendant Whis. I bet. I have also heard a lot about you too, Beerus the Destroyer. Supreme Kai was the one who told me everything about you. I see, and I guess you already know why I'm here. You're right about that, I do. And I cannot wait. I'm kinda excited to see how strong you are. It's you! I remember who you are! You're the one who came to my planet! Ah, yes, if it isn't Prince Vegeta. I'm also interested in fighting with you too, since I can see you also have that divine key, and also that Namekian over there. While they were all busy talking to each other, far in the galaxy, a destroyer and his angel has now arrived from Universe 6, and from there the angel looked towards him and said, Lord Champa, it would appear that your brother Beerus is on a planet called Planet Earth, fighting with some mortal. What? Fighting with weakling mortals? Let's go, Vados! I want to see him fight them! Back on Planet Earth, Vegeta stared at Beerus and said, So what is your plan now? Are you gonna destroy this planet like you always do? Don't try to be a smartass with me, Saiyan. That's the reason why I had Frieza destroy your planet. You Saiyans don't know your place. Say what? It was you that destroyed my home planet? Why you? Vegeta has now transformed into a Super Saiyan Blue. With that, Vegeta went and charged towards Beerus and he struck him right in the face. Beerus got sent flying, but he got right back up, and from there he went and rushed towards Vegeta, as Vegeta did the same and both of their power clashed with one another. Goku was impressed on seeing Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue and holding his own against Beerus. While that was happening, Beerus managed to go and brush Vegeta off as he was about to strike him down and said, Is that all you weakling have to offer? How about you try fighting with me then? Piccolo went and he struck Beerus right in the stomach as he got sent flying towards the rocks. Piccolo was looking at him with anger, while Vegeta got up and he came right next to Piccolo. Beerus smiled and said, Okay then, I'm game. Hey, don't forget about me. Goku has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue. As he went and he mixed his Kaio-ken with it, Beerus was impressed with Goku's power as he looked towards him, and from there, before anything could happen, Champa has now arrived on planet Earth as he saw that Kakarot and the other were teaming up to fight Beerus and said, Hey, you mortals have some guts, huh? Trying to fight my brother alone? What the? Who's he? What are you doing here, Champa? Brother, let me have some fun too. I want to aid killing these mortals. Okay then, here's a plan. Vegeta, Piccolo, I want you to go and handle that fat one. I'll go and fight with Beerus. They all agree with Goku's plan as Vegeta and Piccolo went towards Champa, and from there Piccolo decided to go and tap into his God Ki. This is God Ki Piccolo. After training with Beerus, he was able to now tap into God Ki, which gives him this amazing bluish glow. As Vegeta and Piccolo stared towards Champa, Piccolo then said, Let me be the one to handle him first, Vegeta. Champa began to laugh, but before he can react, Piccolo has come right in front of him as he went and struck him right in his face and he began to attack him. Champa got up and got angry as he started to go and dodge Piccolo's attack, but Piccolo was starting to overpower him as his speed was impressive compared to Champa. Champa saw that he couldn't toy around with these mortals since they were completely different compared to the mortals he has met, so he went and used a bit more power and he managed to go and even himself with Piccolo. While Goku went and he stared towards Beerus and said, "Are you ready now, Beerus? Tell me, Saiyan, is that all the power you got? If so, you don't stand a chance against me." "Fortunately for you, Beerus, I have way more power than this." "Well then, how about we stop toying around and you start showing me your true power?" Goku and Beerus stared at one another, while Vegeta and Piccolo were staring at Champa, and from there, their battle is getting underway. "This is gonna be very intense. I don't know who will win this one. My money is on Kakarot. He has been my student for so long, I doubt he'll lose this battle."
That will be interesting to see Kakarot win this battle.
"You really think you can beat me, Saiyan?" "I don't have a choice. It's either I win or lose everything, and I won't let that happen." With that, their battle has begun. Kakarot went and rushed towards Beerus, and he started to attack him, while Beerus was blocking all of Kakarot's attack like if they were nothing. He was impressed to see that Kakarot was able to keep up with him, but doing so he managed to go and dodge all of Kakarot's attack, and with that Kakarot went and used more of his Kaio-ken, giving him the boost that he needed, and he managed to go and strike Beerus in his face as he got sent flying away, but he quickly came right back and hit Kakarot, and they were going at it. While that was happening, Champa got annoyed at Vegeta and Piccolo, and so he went and charged towards Piccolo and hit him in the face. Piccolo managed to come right back, while Vegeta went and hit Champa right in the face, and from there he kicked him in the guts. Piccolo went and kneed him in the back, and from there he got really upset as he went and he powered up a Hakai wave and he aimed it at Piccolo. Piccolo managed to move out of the way, but when he saw that the wave went right past him and hit the rock, he saw that the rock got erased. "This bastard's going for the kill! Individually, we will lose to him, but if we work as a team, we can beat him. What do you say, Vegeta?" "I hate working with anyone, but I'm afraid you're right. In order to kill this fat ass, we need to work together." Piccolo and Vegeta powered up to full as they stood side by side and they were ready to go and have a round 2 towards Champa. Vegeta went and charged to him head on, while Piccolo went and did the same, but from there he went right from the back, while Vegeta came from the front, and both of them managed to go and land a hit on Champa as he got sent flying towards the ground. "That was a lucky shot! You won't be able to do that again to me! I'll kill you guys!" "Let's go all out, Vegeta!" As they both went and charged towards Champa, and they started to attack one another. While they were doing that, Kakarot and Beerus' battle was going nowhere, as Beerus said, "You're not bad, Saiyan. I would have lost if I kept this much power, but let me show you my full power." "You mean you were toying with me this whole time?" Beerus went and used his full power as he began to glow, and from there Kakarot could sense just how powerful his full power was. "I'll end you where you stand. If you don't fight back, I'll destroy your entire world, Saiyan." "You wish, Beerus. I won't let you destroy my world!" Goku went and charged towards him, and he began to attack him recklessly, while Beerus was dodging all of his hit, and with that he went and uppercut Kakarot as he got sent flying in the air. With that, Beerus went and charged towards him, and he started to beat the shit out of Kakarot. Kakarot got angry and said, "Okay, Beerus, I see your point. Looks like I'll have to give it all my all if I want to win this. It's either now or never." Kakarot has infused his Kaio-ken times 30 with his Super Saiyan Blue as he began to heat up, and from there Kakarot went and charged towards Beerus and struck him in the arm. Beerus managed to brush him off, and from there he went and hit Kakarot back, and they kept going at it back and forth. While Kakarot was doing that with Beerus, Piccolo and Vegeta were working very well as a team since they did train together with Beerus over the years, and because of that they knew how to coordinate with one another. Champa was very confused as he couldn't believe what he was seeing, that mortals were able to keep up with his own power. Vados and Whis were very amazed with the battle and said,
If those two keep up and continue working together, they will for sure beat Champa. He is far weaker than Beerus.
I would have to agree. I always tell him to exercise, but he doesn't listen to me. While that was happening, Kakarot and Beerus were going at it, as they couldn't come to a conclusion until Beerus said, "You're not bad, Saiyan, but even after using that full power of yours, I'm still toying with you." "What? No way! I'm going all out! There's no way you could be toying with me this whole time!" "Let me show you then." Beerus managed to go and kick it up a notch, as he went and decked Kakarot in his face and he got sent flying high in the air. He then went and followed and he continued to attack Kakarot. Even at Kaio-ken times 30, Kakarot was no match for full power Beerus, as he was for the very first time witnessing the power of a destroyer. Vegeta and Piccolo's battle was coming to an end, as both of them went and they started to beat the shit out of Champa, and before you know it, Vegeta went and powered up a final flash, while Piccolo went and he powered up a cherry bullet and he aimed it at Champa. At the same time, while both of their power clashed with one another and they managed to go hit Champa as a one attack. Champa couldn't block the attack, and from there, he got hit head on and he passed out. While Kakarot was in his last breath and he didn't know how to win this battle, he saw that Vegeta and Piccolo managed to go and beat Champa, but they were very fatigued in doing so. Kakarot had one more trick up his sleeve, which was the Spirit Bomb. "Everyone, please, give me your energy, so that the universe hero can take down the destroyer Beerus and save this universe from his wrath." Due to the fact that Kakarot has mastered the arts of powering the Spirit Bomb, he didn't have to go into the pose of a Spirit Bomb and try to power up the attack, but instead, he managed to go and use his mind and focus the energy in one place, as all the energy that he was asking for was gathering into that one place, and now it was forming into a bomb. Beerus had no idea what Kakarot was doing, as he looked towards him and said, "You have failed to beat me, Saiyan. All that hype for nothing, huh? It's sad. It's time for me to Hakai you from existence and erase your planet. Now!" Kakarot went and he Kai right next to the Spirit Bomb, as he went and aimed the Spirit Bomb towards Beerus. Beerus was completely shocked and said, "What? What is this?" As the Spirit Bomb went and hit Beerus head on, but before it could do any damage, Beerus managed to go and use his full power and he pushed the Spirit Bomb back, as Kakarot was trying to hold it off, but he was too weak, and before you know it, Kakarot got hit by the Spirit Bomb. Kakarot didn't manage to get enough energy due to the small amount of time he had, while Beerus was surprised to see Kakarot's attack, and in the surprise attack, it still didn't work against Beerus, as he managed to go and push the Spirit Bomb right back towards Kakarot, and when he got hit head on, Kakarot has disappeared. Everyone thought that Kakarot died right there, as Beerus was surprised to see what happened and said, "How sad. This fighter was a great mortal, but too bad he had to end this way. Now it's time to destroy this planet." Beerus came right back to planet Earth, but he was shocked to see that Vegeta and Piccolo managed to go and beat Champa, and from there he said, "How can a pair of weaklings beat my brother? Oh well, your friend Kakarot fought very good, but he died against me, and now I'll make sure I kill the rest of you guys in this planet." "What? Kakarot's dead?" "No, it's not true." "Believe whatever you want to believe. Now die." Beerus has powered up a massive blast to destroy planet Earth, but before he can aim it, Beerus said, "He's here." Kakarot has now appeared right in front of everyone, as he managed to go and tap into a power known as Ultra Instinct for the very first time. Upon seeing that, everyone was very confused along with Beerus, as he didn't know what Kakarot has done, but he had a very bad feeling about it. And before Beerus can blink, Kakarot has appeared right in front of his face, and he stared him right into his eyes. With that, Beerus went and tried to punch him away, but Kakarot dodged his punch instantly, and from there he came right behind Beerus and decked him right in the guts, as Beerus went and gasped for air, and before he can react, Kakarot went and kicked him in his face and he flew towards the ground. When Beerus got up, he saw that Kakarot was glowing and said, "No, it can't be. How can a mortal get this power? Oh my god, he finally did it!
I knew he would do this, but this early really hit me by surprise. I cannot believe it. I have done everything I can to teach him this, and now he has finally tapped into it.
What the heck has Kakarot become? Why is he glowing so much? Ultra Instinct, huh? Never thought you would get that, mortal. You talk too much, Beerus. You want to destroy my world? I won't allow that. I'll make sure I end you here and now. Kakarot went and charged towards Beerus, and he started to attack him. Beerus charged to his full power as he started to attack Kakarot back, and from there they were going at it. Both of them went and clashed their fists with one another, and each of their stroke the entire universe was shaking. Kakarot was slowly overpowering Beerus, as Beerus saw that Kakarot was overpowering him and he couldn't believe what he was seeing. With that, Kakarot went and kicked him right in his face, but Beerus went and punched him back, and they continued to go at it. Beerus then went and he got very desperate, so he went and started to throw a lot of Hakai Wave towards Kakarot. But Kakarot went and dodged all those Hakai Wave, and his Ultra Instinct power was allowing him to instantly dodge anything that came at him. Beerus got very frustrated that he couldn't hit Kakarot, and before he can react, Kakarot came right behind him and elbowed him in the guts, and from there he went and picked him up and threw him towards the ground. Beerus couldn't believe that Kakarot was this powerful and said, "How can a mortal be this strong? It doesn't make sense!" Think whatever you want to think, Beerus, but like I told you, it's time to put an end to this. Kakarot went and powered up a Kamehameha Wave, and from there Beerus went and started to throw a lot of Hakai Wave towards Kakarot, but he was dodging each and one of them, and before Beerus knew it, Kakarot came right in front of his face and aimed the blast as a Kamehameha Wave went and hit him head on, and Beerus fell straight to the ground as he was completely beaten and he couldn't get up. But before Beerus can blink, he saw that Kakarot went and charged towards him full power as he powered up his fist, and he was about to kill him with that one punch. But unfortunately for Kakarot, his Ultra Instinct power ran out as he went right back to his base. Upon seeing that Beerus has passed out, while Kakarot has gotten very fatigued and he started to breathe very heavily. But at the end of the day, Kakarot managed to go and defeat his destroyer Beerus with the help of his power called the Ultra Instinct. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button now so you can join the Z fans, and anytime later on you feel like this isn't your channel, you could always unsubscribe. Kakarot has now defeated Beerus the Destroyer with his new power called the Ultra Instinct. As Beerus didn't know how to counter Goku's Ultra Instinct power, and doing so, Beerus has now faced defeat. With that, Beerus has now woken up from his fight as he was badly hurt from his ego and said, "Congratulations, Saiyan! You managed to beat me. I wouldn't ever imagine a Saiyan beating me, but you did it." With that, Beerus went and shook Kakarot's hand, and now he went right back to his world, while Whis came towards Kakarot and said, "I cannot believe that you're able to beat Lord Beerus, Kakarot. I'm very impressed. I'll come and train you about a few weeks from now." "Oh, okay, that sounds great. Thanks, Whis." "To think you're that little boy I found on King Kai's world. You have now grown to be an amazing warrior, Kakarot. I made the right choice making you the hero of this entire universe. You have grown enough to go and beat Beerus the Destroyer. Call me impressed." "He's right. Kakarot, I'm also very proud of you. Congratulations on beating Beerus and getting the Ultra Instinct." "Huh? Oh, so that's what it's called, huh? The Ultra Instinct. After training with me, I'll help you master it." As Whis has now left with Beerus and made his way back to Beerus' world. Meanwhile, Kakarot was very curious on how he can regain his Ultra Instinct. Whis and everyone left. Champa, on the other hand, couldn't believe just how powerful Universe 7 mortals were, and because of that, Beerus told him that he couldn't have any of the Super Dragon Balls, and if he did try to take them, he'll let the mortals attack him again. With that, everyone went right back to their family and they enjoyed their time with each other until a few weeks has passed, and now it was time for Whis to go and get Kakarot so he can train him. Once when Kakarot was about to leave with Whis, Vegeta and Piccolo came towards Whis and asked him if he can train them too, since they want to get stronger. I don't see why not. Okay guys, you can come along too." "Yes! No more having Kakarot leave me behind the dust. You better count on having us catching up to you, Kakarot." "I cannot wait to see what you guys got." From there, they all left to Beerus' world and they started their training session. While they were training, back on Earth, the Dragon Balls were unsecure, and because of that, someone took advantage of it. Frieza's men came to planet Earth as they went and used the Dragon Balls and they wished back their tyrant to be alive again. With that, they then went right back to where Frieza's planet used to be, since that is where Frieza has been brought back, and they saw that he was there, floating in mid-space. Until they went and took him and placed him inside the healing chamber. With that, Frieza has now come back to 100%, as he came out of the chamber and he saw that his men has brought him back. Frieza laughed and told him that he wants to go to planet Earth and destroy it, and while destroying planet Earth, he wants to kill Kakarot first so he can enjoy the moment. But Frieza's man told him about Kakarot's power, and that he has grown so much since the last time they have fought, and that Kakarot has even beaten Lord Beerus. Upon hearing that, got Frieza scared, as he couldn't believe that Kakarot has gotten that strong, to the point he went and beat Beerus the Destroyer. Frieza was also informed about Vegeta and Piccolo, so Frieza decided to go and train for another 6 months.
Okay, looks like I'll have to go and train more. After I train, we need to make our army stronger and bigger. Let's get some people to join us,
Frieza went and he began his training session, and as you know it, 8 months has passed. Within those 8 months, Frieza finished his 6 months of training, as he came right back to his army, and now he began looking for people, adding some people towards his army to make it stronger. From there, he has come stumbling across a remote planet known as Planet Vampa, where he met with 2 Saiyans named Broly and Paragus. They both pledged allies to Frieza and agreed to help him and serve under him, since they all had the same common goal, which was hatred towards Vegeta and to kill him. With that, Frieza went and made his way towards planet Earth. While Frieza was coming, Kakarot, Vegeta, and Piccolo has gotten a lot stronger since they started training with Whis. Kakarot was able to use Ultra Instinct now anytime at will, while Vegeta was able to go further than his Super Saiyan Blue, and Piccolo on the other hand was able to keep up and maintain his power with Vegeta, as he kept pushing beyond his limit. Everyone were able to get a lot stronger thanks to Whis, while Whis stared towards Kakarot and said, "If you continue to go beyond your limits, Kakarot, the sky will be your limit. You can achieve anything." "Oh, that's amazing! I cannot wait!" While they were talking, Frieza has now arrived to planet Earth, and he began searching for Kakarot. When Frieza started to destroy everything, Krillin, Gohan, Tien, Raditz, and Master Roshi came to stop Frieza. Frieza was impressed to see that they were trying to stop him, but from there Gohan and Raditz went and they used their Super Saiyan 2 power, while Frieza wasn't even fazed by it. With that, Kakarot and Whis were doing a little bit of training until Whis saw that his staff was glowing, and when he looked towards his staff, he saw that Frieza has arrived on planet Earth. At the same time, Beerus has now woken from his slumber, as he came and he saw that Goku and everyone were training in his planet, and it got him upset that the fact that Whis let them train there and that he didn't share any Earth food. With that, Goku heard that Frieza came back. He needed to go right back to planet Earth to save it, as he went and he took Vegeta and Piccolo and he was about to Kai to Earth, but Whis and Beerus also wanted to go with them. So from there, Kakarot went and he Kai everyone, and now they have arrived right back to planet Earth. Once when they got there, Frieza saw Kakarot as he smiled and said,
"It's about time you came here, monkey."
"I see you still didn't end your evil ways, Frieza. But tell me, how did you come back to life?"
It doesn't matter to you, monkey, how I came back. What matters is that I'm here to end your life, and I didn't come alone.
Kakarot and everyone else saw Broly has come out of Frieza's spaceship with Paragus, as Broly got angry looking towards Vegeta, and Paragus was very furious. At the same time, Vegeta was confused on seeing more Saiyans, while Frieza looked towards Broly and said,
"Broly, go and have your fun and kill Vegeta."
"Bring it on!" Broly went and he rushed towards Vegeta, as he grabbed him by his neck and he started to attack him. Piccolo went and kicked Broly off from Vegeta. Vegeta has transformed to his Super Saiyan Blue. Frieza on the other hand went and he screamed. Frieza has now transformed into his golden form, as he stared towards Kakarot and said,
"Let's see what you got, you monkey."
Kakarot has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue as he mixed his Kaio-ken times 20 with it, and from there him and Frieza stared at one another. And from there their battle has now begun. Frieza went and charged towards Kakarot, while Kakarot did the same and their power clashed with one another. Kakarot and Frieza were going at it, while Frieza went and kicked him in his chest, but at the same time, Kakarot went and punched him in his face. With that, Kakarot went and he started to kick it up a notch, as he started to go and overpower Frieza by using Kaio-ken times 30 with his Super Saiyan Blue. Frieza was shocked to see that even after his training, Kakarot was still overpowering him.
Not bad, monkey. How can it be that even after all this training you're still stronger than me?
That's because I've been training with the Angel, Frieza. I still got a lot more power within me.
Me too, monkey.
Frieza saw that Vegeta and Piccolo were overpowering Broly as they continued to attack him, and with that, he went and shot a death beam towards Paragus as it went and killed Paragus right there, and from there he called upon Broly to tell him look what Vegeta did. As Broly saw his father was dead and he begun to lose control, as Broly went and he screamed. Broly has now transformed into his Super Saiyan. With that, Broly went and struck Vegeta in his face as he got sent flying away. Piccolo went and he kneed Broly in the stomach, but Broly went and brushed him off as he continued to attack Piccolo. Vegeta came right next to Piccolo and said, "Not bad, but if we want to win, we need to go all out. What do you say, Piccolo?" "I agree, let's do this." Piccolo has now used his God form, as he was now ready to go all out with Broly and put an end towards him. Vegeta on the other hand went and he began to power up as he let out a scream. After training with Whis for over 7 months now, Vegeta was able to go beyond his Super Saiyan Blue power, as he has now achieved Super Saiyan Blue evolution. "You're done, Broly. I'm gonna make sure I end you right here, right now." As both Vegeta and Piccolo stared towards Broly, and now their second round begun. They both went and charged towards Broly and hit him head on as they began to go and attack him. Broly tried to do everything he can to brush him off, but he saw that Vegeta and Piccolo were too fast for him as they continued to surround Broly and they started to attack him non-stop. Seeing that he was being pushed to a corner and that he couldn't overpower them, Broly continued to get very angry as he let his anger be his power, and now he went and screamed. Broly has now transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan. Upon his transformation, the entire planet began to shake, while Vegeta and Piccolo weren't even fazed by his power. Kakarot on the other hand looked towards Frieza and said, "Let's put an end to this, Frieza, what do you say? You said you have more power? Show me."
Why are you so in a hurry to die, monkey? Okay then, if you're dying to see what I have, I'll show you.
Oh my god, he's not bluffing. Frieza has a new form?
What's wrong, monkey? Surprised to see this form, huh? I guess you can call this Platinum Frieza. It is all thanks to my training. After 7 months of hard training, I managed to go and push myself to get this form. Oh, my mistake. I meant 6 months. Since I don't need much to train for a monkey like you.
I would admit, Frieza, you caught me by surprise with this new form. Before Kakarot could say another word, Frieza came right in front of him and kneed him right in his jaw. as he got sent flying. From there, Frieza followed and he started to beat the shit out of Kakarot. Kakarot went and brushed him off as he powered up a Kamehameha wave to aim it towards Frieza. But Frieza went and powered up a Death Ball and he threw it towards Kakarot, as it managed to go and disperse Kakarot's Kamehameha wave and it hit him head on. Kakarot managed to block it, but his entire gi got ripped as Frieza began to go and overpower him. Frieza's platinum form was something that no one has ever expected to see, as his speed was incredible and his strength. He managed to go right in front of Kakarot without him noticing, and he started to attack him again non-stop.
I told you, monkey. You don't stand a chance against me inside this form. I am unbeatable.
Is that so? I will admit, Frieza, I'm surprised. Your new form caught me by surprise, but now, I also have another power that could end you.
Talk as much you want. You seen this form. Nothing can beat me.
I see. So Kakarot's planning to go and use that power now, huh, Whis?
He has learned to master it. Well, not really. He can use it any time. He still has to find his way to master it.
Kakarot has now used his Ultra Instinct. Upon his transformation, Vegeta and everyone else was busy fighting with Broly, as Broly has now transformed to his legendary Super Saiyan, and he's gonna do everything he can to beat Vegeta and Piccolo, while Kakarot has now used his Ultra Instinct power yet again, getting Frieza to be very confused upon seeing his new power. It was the first time he has ever seen it. What's wrong, Frieza? Why do you look so confused for?
You wish. I have achieved this power, monkey, for a reason. It surpasses any power that anyone can ever get. Your little small power won't do nothing towards this.
With that, Kakarot went and he rushed towards Frieza, as he decked him right in his face. He then went and followed up. From there, he went and hit Frieza again, and it got him to be sent flying meters away. Frieza was confused on how Kakarot was strong enough to do that to his platinum form, and said, "How can a monkey do this to me? How did you get this power?" Frieza went and rushed towards Kakarot, and he started to attack him non-stop, but Kakarot dodged all of his attack like if they were nothing. This is the power of Ultra Instinct. You may have gotten stronger after training, but this power, you can only get from training with the Angel. With that, Kakarot went and kicked Frieza right in his spine, as he had trouble standing up, and from there he went and struck him in his face, as he got sent flying towards the rocks. Kakarot then went and picked Frieza up by his leg and threw him across the ocean. He then came right in front of him and struck him down. Frieza was completely surprised, as he couldn't believe the power that Kakarot was wielding, and from there Kakarot went and showed the difference between his power and Frieza, as he managed to go and overpower him with his Ultra Instinct. Frieza was very desperate. He didn't want to lose his battle. After all, he did come to planet Earth to get his revenge. So he decided to go and destroy planet Earth, as he was about to power up a blast to destroy it, but before he can, Kakarot has already powered up a Kamehameha wave, as he came right in front of Frieza and he aimed it right towards him. Frieza was powerless to do anything against the blast, as it went and hit him head on and he died right there. Vegeta and Piccolo were going at it with Broly, as they were landing blow to blow against Broly and doing everything they can to hold their own against him. From there, Broly was getting stronger, while he kept getting angry. With each blow, it was getting him to get even more stronger. He then went and got punched in the face by Vegeta, while Piccolo went and threw a cherry bullet towards him. Broly was close to falling down, but out of nowhere, Kakarot has come right in front of him and he struck him right in his guts, getting Broly to go and pass out. The battle has come to an end. Frieza has now returned right back to Hell, while Kakarot offered Broly a place to be with the Z Fighters. Broly, seeing that he doesn't have anywhere to go, has accepted Kakarot's offer, and now he has become one of the Z Fighters. Beerus was impressed with Kakarot's power, and everyone else couldn't believe just how powerful Kakarot has gotten. They all decided to go and relax with their loved ones and continue their life. Kakarot, on the other hand, was very excited to have a new sparring partner, which was Broly, as he couldn't wait to start their sparring session. They have now gone and started to train with one another. Since Kakarot was raised by the Kais, he was considered to be a more mannered person compared to his canon version, and because of that, there will be no Goku Black happening, because Zamasu wouldn't go and take his body out of spite, since everyone knows who Kakarot is. With that, Kakarot and Broly's training session has begun. While Vegeta and Piccolo were sparring with Whis, everyone's doing everything they can to get stronger, but out of nowhere, someone has now arrived to Beerus world, as it was no one other than the Grand Priest, aka Dai Shinken. Dai Shinken came to get Kakarot, as he was told that the Omni King would like to meet with him. Everyone was very confused on why Kakarot, out of all the people, got the pleasure to meet with the Omni King, while Kakarot saw that Whis and Beerus were extremely scared upon hearing the Omni King's name. It got him wondering just who is the Omni King, and why is everyone scared of hearing his name. Kakarot has agreed to go with Dai Shinken, as they have now left Beerus world and now they went and made their way right back to Zeno's palace. Upon their arrival, Kakarot was overwhelmed on seeing Zeno's palace for the very first time, as he couldn't believe what he was looking at, and from there, Dai Shinken told him that ever since his fight with Beerus, Zeno found out about Kakarot, and because of that, he wanted to meet with him since he did see some of himself within Kakarot. Once when they saw each other, Zeno then said hi to Kakarot as they shook each other's hand. Everyone got surprised to see that Kakarot had the guts to go and shake hands with the Omni King, but Zeno really liked Kakarot and asked him if he can be his friend. He then told Kakarot that he would like to see him fight since he couldn't see his fight with Beerus live. He wanted to see Kakarot fight again right in front of him, and from there he has now suggested to do it inside a tournament with all the universes. Since there were so many universes, and because of that Zeno wanted to keep only the strong one alive. Kakarot was very excited on hearing that he's going to hold a tournament and that all the fighters from each universe will come to fight him. This tournament is known as the Tournament of Power. From there, Dai Shinken told Kakarot to go right back to his world and that he'll come back with the details. Upon his arrival, everyone was very curious on what happened, but then Dai Shinken has come and said, "We have the word from Lord Zeno. We will now be holding the Tournament of Power. This tournament is due to the fact that we have a lot of universe in this universe. Lord Zeno feels like the only strong one should survive. Since your universe comes under the category of the weak one, you will be participating inside a Tournament of Power. You will need about 10 fighters. And obviously, the winner gets to use the Super Dragon Balls and keep the world, while the losers will be eliminated." Everyone was shocked on what they heard, as they couldn't believe that if they lost the Tournament of Power, they would be erased. But now they knew that it was time to go and start training and doing everything they can to win the Tournament of Power. Kakarot was responsible to go and gather 10 fighters for the tournament, as he went and got his fighter, and now he continued his training with Whis, along with Broly and his son Gohan. It was time for Gohan to enter the God Ki mode and train with Whis so he could be a help for the Tournament of Power. Everyone has now continued training, and now it was time for them to go and enter the Tournament of Power. Once when they arrived, the fighter for Universe 7 were Master Roshi, Krillin, Android 16, Android 17, Android 18, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, Broly, and Kakarot, as they have now all arrived to the Tournament of Power. Upon their arrival, everyone saw a lot of fighters there, as it was very overwhelming everyone, and from there all the gods and Kai saw Kakarot since they heard that he was the one who beat Lord Beerus. Champa, on the other hand, was very angry upon seeing Kakarot in Universe 7 since he didn't like him, and he had a plan to do something against him, but he had no choice but to come and watch the Tournament of Power. Kakarot focused on one fighter who was standing far from him, and this fighter was named Jiren. He saw that his ki was overflowing and he was a little bit excited to fight him, but at the same time, whoa, this guy's ki is just overflowing. I could tell that he'll be a trouble one. If I want to win this tournament, I have to go through him first. With that, Dai Shinken came and told everyone the rules about the Tournament of Power, and before you know it, the tournament has now begun. Everyone went and they spread out as they started to fight one another. While that was happening, Kakarot was walking his way towards the strongest fighter, as he was trying to find Jiren, but he saw that a lot of fighters tried to come and attack him, so he went and held his own against him. Kakarot also saw that Universe 9 fighters were attacking him, so he went and eliminated all of them with the help of Piccolo, as they managed to get Universe 9 eliminated, and from there, everyone saw that Universe was eliminated and they began to get very scared. They all knew that they couldn't mess around inside the Tournament of Power. While that was happening, Kakarot felt a high power level coming right behind him, as he turned around and he saw a fighter was there staring at Kakarot. So you're ready to fight me, huh? Let's see what you got. Jiren! It is time. It is time for you to fight Kakarot. We have all heard about him since the day he defeated Beerus, and you're also the mortal who has defeated his destroyer? Show the multiverse the power of Jiren the Grey. I understand, my lord. With that, their battle has now begun. Kakarot went and he rushed towards Jiren as he started to attack him, but he saw that it didn't faze him. With that, Kakarot went and he used his Super Saiyan God power. As he went full power and he went and started to attack Jiren, but again, it didn't faze Jiren. Kakarot looked towards him and said, "What will kick you to high gear? Maybe this will do it." Kakarot has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue, as he has used his Kaio-ken times 20 with it. With that, he went and charged towards Jiren and he hit him, but Jiren managed to go and block his attack as he went and charged towards Kakarot and they were going at it. With each blow, Kakarot and Jiren were landing against each other. Kakarot saw that Jiren was still holding his own, as he was only using a little bit of his power. And from there, he managed to go and kick Kakarot right in his face, decked him towards the stomach, and punched him towards the ground. Kakarot got up as he used full speed to attack Jiren, but Jiren went and kicked him in his face as he again fell towards the ground. From there, Jiren went and he powered up a blast and he aimed it towards Kakarot as the blast went at him head on and said, "It's over." Everyone saw that Jiren's power was very strong, as he couldn't believe a mortal had this much power. Jiren turned around as he felt that Kakarot got knocked out, but to his and everyone's surprise, Kakarot has gotten up as they saw that he has used his Ultra Instinct. Where do you think you're going, Jiren? This battle is far from over. Kakarot, you are a very interesting warrior. Let's continue our battle. With that, their next round has begun, as they went and they charged towards one another and their power clashed with each other. They were going at it. While they were fighting, Vegeta was about to go and aid Kakarot, but he saw that Toppo from Jiren Universe came towards him to fight him. While Piccolo was fighting everyone that came in his way, but out of nowhere, he saw that 3 fighters from Universe 6, Hit, Caulifla, and Cal came towards him as they wanted to fight Piccolo. Gohan came right next to Piccolo to aid him in his battle, as the time was coming close to an end for the Tournament of Power, but yet a lot of interesting fighters were there, while Goku and Jiren's battle has just begun. They were both going at it, as Goku saw that Jiren was trying his best to hold his own against Goku, but Goku was outsmarting him and overpowering him. Goku then went and struck him in his face. Jiren got up as he went and used more power to attack Goku, but Goku looked towards him and said, "If you want to beat me, Jiren, you're gonna have to use more power." Goku went and powered up a Kamehameha wave and aimed it towards Jiren. Jiren went and he managed to block it, as he has now used his full power. Have it your way, Kakarot. It is time I use my full power to destroy you. Is that so, Jiren? I would be scared if I didn't have more power, but unfortunately for you, Jiren, I still got a lot more power within me. Well then, what are you waiting for, Kakarot? Show me what you got. You bet. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button now so you can join the Z fans, and anytime later on you feel like this isn't your channel, you could always unsubscribe. Goku's and Jiren's battle was underway, as Jiren has now used his full power and said, "I'll do whatever it takes to win the Super Dragon Balls. You won't come in my way, Kakarot." "I'll do whatever it takes to win, Jiren. I'm gonna save my universe too. Now let's kick it up a notch." Kakarot and Jiren went and they rushed towards each other and they continued to attack one another. While they were fighting, Gohan was doing everything he can to survive this tournament, but from there he saw that Piccolo was too busy fighting with Cal and Caulifla, while Broly and Hit saw one another and their battle has begun. Gohan and Raditz were doing everything to help each other so they can survive. Universe 3 got annoyed with all the fighters, so they went and did a fusion, and now they have become Analaza. As they start to go and wipe out most of the fighters that were there, Universe 7 fighters came to help, as it was Android 17, 18, 16, Raditz, and Gohan. With that, all of them went and they powered up a blast and threw it towards Analaza. But Analaza went and powered up his own attack and he threw it towards their blast, and now both of their wave clashed with one another and they were trying to overpower each other. Analaza was overpowering them until Raditz and Gohan both went and they transformed into their Super Saiyan Blue. With that, both Gohan and Raditz went and powered up their blast and aimed it towards Analaza, as it was now tied, but now they all went and put in work and they all managed to go and wipe out Analaza, causing him to be eliminated from the tournament. Vegeta and Toppo battle was going on, as both of them went and they were attacking one another. With that, Toppo saw that Vegeta was overpowering him and he didn't want to lose the battle, so Toppo has now finally given up and accepted his role, as he has now become a destroyer. With that, Vegeta wasn't worried at all, as Toppo went and he started to throw a lot of Hakai blasts towards Vegeta, but Vegeta went and managed to dodge them, and from there he went and screamed. As he is now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution. With that, Vegeta went and decked Toppo right in his face as he got sent flying. Vegeta followed, and from there he went and started to beat the shit out of Toppo with his Super Saiyan Blue evolution power. Despite the fact that Toppo has now become a destroyer, he wasn't no match for Vegeta, as this Super Saiyan Blue evolution was too much for him to handle, and from there Vegeta went and powered up a final flash and he aimed it right towards Toppo, as he got hit head on and he got sent flying out of the arena. Hit and Broly were going at it as they were attacking each other. With that, Hit saw that Broly was a complete different fighter compared to the others, and from there he decided to go and use his trump card, which was the Time Prison. His plan was to go and seal Broly inside the Time Prison, and from there he'll get him eliminated from the tournament. When doing so, Broly was now trapped as he got hit by Hit's Time Prison and he couldn't break through, but from there Broly felt really angry as he went and screamed. Broly has now transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan as he managed to break through the Time Prison, and from there he went and grabbed onto Hit's face and he smashed it towards the ground. Hits was confused on how Broly was able to break through his prison as he went and tried to assassinate Broly, but from there Broly went and took his hand and twisted it as he caused Hit to break his hand, and from there he went and threw a eraser cannon towards Hit and he got sent flying out of the arena. Piccolo, on the other hand, was holding his own against Cal and Caulifla until they decided to go and use a Patora earring, which Champa gave them in case they needed for insurance, as they have now become Caulifla. With their new fusion of Caulifla, they went and charged towards Piccolo and they started to attack him, but Piccolo wasn't phased as he was already inside his God mode, and from there he went and started to overpower them as he went and powered up a cherry bullet and he aimed it right towards Caulifla. Caulifla tried her best to dodge it, but she got hit from the attack and she got eliminated. With that, Universe 7 has proved one thing, and that was they were the real powerhouse, as no one was able to come near them during the Tournament of Power. While all of that was happening, Kakarot and Jiren battle was getting intense as Kakarot was overpowering Jiren, even after using his full power. He couldn't touch Kakarot, since Kakarot has been training with Beerus for a very long time. You think you could win this, Kakarot? You're crazy if you think I'll allow you to win this tournament. I don't think anything, Jiren. I show it. From the looks of it, it looks like you'll be the one to lose this tournament. What? How dare you underestimate me? Jiren, remembering his past, has went and he has now screamed. Jiren, after remembering his past trauma, has now went and broke his limit, as he has now used his limit breaker. Everyone can sense just how powerful his power has gotten, as the entire arena was shaking. His power was so overwhelming that it caused Kakarot to drop his guard, seeing his power, while Jiren walked right towards him, and from there he went and struck Kakarot right in the guts. Kakarot tried to gasp for air, but then Jiren went and kicked him away. Once when Kakarot got up, he saw that Jiren was already there, as he went and he started to attack Kakarot. Kakarot tried his best to dodge Jiren's attack, but Jiren was much faster than Kakarot and stronger, as everyone couldn't believe that even at Ultra Instinct, Jiren was still stronger than Kakarot. From there, Jiren went and powered up a blast, and he aimed it right towards Kakarot, as it hit him directly head on, and from there Kakarot fell to the ground, and he didn't get up. Vegeta, Piccolo, Broly, and the rest of the Z fighters were still in the tournament, since Universe 7 was the last one standing, and they all came towards Jiren. Jiren looked towards all of them and said, "It won't matter how many you are. I'll still win this Universe tournament and claim the Super Dragon Ball." Piccolo went and he powered up a special beam cannon to aim it towards Jiren, but before he can, Jiren has come right next to him, as he went and uppercut Piccolo, and he aimed a blast right towards him, getting Piccolo to be sent flying out of the arena. Gohan and Raditz rushed towards Jiren, and they started to attack him from the back, but they saw that it didn't even faze him, or even acknowledge them, as Jiren turned around and went and one-shot Gohan, while he went and kicked Raditz out of the arena. Vegeta and Broly were the last ones to stand, as Vegeta went and powered up a final flash and aimed it right towards Jiren, but Jiren went and hit the attack away like if it was nothing, as he stared towards Vegeta and said, "Is that all you got? All of you guys are nothing. Nothing but weakling pests." With that, Jiren went and started to give Vegeta a beating, until Broly went and rushed towards him, and he picked Jiren up. He was about to smash him towards the ground, but before he can do that, Jiren went and used more power, as he broke free from Broly's grip, and from there he went and decked Broly in his face non-stop. Broly tried to attack Jiren, but Jiren's power was too much for him to even handle, as he went and kicked Broly right in the stomach, and from there he said, "It's too bad you couldn't save the day. Now it's time for you to be eliminated." Jiren went and threw a blast towards Broly, as he got hit head on, and now he has been eliminated from the tournament. Vegeta was too weak to stand up, as he got up and saw that Kakarot was lying right next to him, and so Vegeta went and gave whatever energy he had within him towards Kakarot, while Jiren went and struck Vegeta right in his face, and he also got eliminated. With that, Jiren was about to be declared the winner, but then he saw that Kakarot has got up, as he stared right towards him and said, "It's time we put an end towards this battle, Jiren." "Kakarot, you don't stand a chance against me. You will lose this round just like before." Jiren went and rushed towards Kakarot, but he tried to kick him. Kakarot managed to go and dodge it, as his body began to overheat and everyone felt the heat coming out of Kakarot's body. With that, Kakarot went and he let out a scream.
Whis,
Yes.
Goku's done it, hasn't he? He's finally achieved it.
Yes.
It's astounding! This mortal really is something else. Look at that brilliant form. There can be no doubt. This is the true power, complete in all its majesty. This is autonomous Ultra Instinct!
Kakarot has now finally mastered his Ultra Instinct, as everyone couldn't believe what they were seeing, and all of them got up to show their respect towards him. Jiren, on the other hand, was confused on what power Kakarot used as he stared towards Jiren, while Jiren looked towards him and said, "What is this glow you got? Answer me! It doesn't matter what you have, the result will still be the same. Let the true battle begin, Jiren." Kakarot went and rushed towards Jiren as he hit him without being seen. Jiren flew towards the rocks, and he had no idea what hit him. Once when he got up, he was very angry and said, "Don't be cocky, Kakarot!" as he rushed towards him and he started to attack Kakarot non-stop. But Kakarot's speed and Master Ultra Instinct was too fast for him to even dodge it, as he couldn't even touch him. Jiren threw every attack he knew to hit Kakarot, but Kakarot dodged it like all of his attacks were nothing but child's play. With that, Kakarot went and he uppercut Jiren as he got sent flying high in the air. Jiren tried to stop himself, but he saw that Kakarot was already there, and to everyone's eyes, Kakarot was obviously the superior one in this battle. From there, Kakarot went and decked Jiren right towards the ground as he fell, and once when he got up, Jiren looked towards him with anger and said, "How are you this strong? What pushes you to be this strong, Kakarot?" "This is the power of my Master Ultra Instinct. And you ask what pushed me to be this strong? My friends are my motivation. I am the man I am today because of them. Friendship. All of that is nothing but crap!" As Jiren went and he powered up an attack to aim it right towards the bleachers where Universe 7 was. But from there, Kakarot saw what he did as he rushed right towards Jiren and he kneed his elbow, causing Jiren to dislocate it, and from there he went and punched him in his face non-stop. Jiren was completely powerless against Master Ultra Instinct Kakarot, as Kakarot went and started to beat the shit out of him, and from there he went and smashed Jiren right towards the ground. As he walked towards him and he powered up a small blast, Jiren has now accepted defeat as he looked right towards Kakarot and said, "Do it! You have clearly won this battle." "It's good knowing you, Jiren. You are the toughest opponent I have ever faced." With that, Kakarot shined a blast right towards Jiren as he got eliminated, and now his universe has been erased. Kakarot has now finally did it as he managed to go and master his Ultra Instinct, and he put an end towards the strongest fighter, which was Jiren, and now he was able to go and claim the Super Dragon Balls, and Universe 7 has finally survived the wrath of Zeno. With that, Daishinken was very impressed as he came right towards Kakarot and he congratulated him on his battle, and from there he gave him the Super Dragon Balls and asked him what would he want to wish for. Kakarot then decided to go and wish for all the universes that had been erased during the Tournament of Power to be restored again. He really liked Kakarot's wish as he went and made the wish, and now all the universe has come back. With that, Kakarot has now become the hero of the multiverse, as he has proven one thing, and that is, no one in the multiverse is stronger than him. Kakarot and the others have now returned back from the Tournament of Power, as everyone was in celebration mode since they did win the Tournament of Power, and that Kakarot was named to be the strongest mortal. Everything was going good for the Z fighters as they all went and spent some time with their loved ones. With that, Kakarot and everyone has now went right back to Beerus World and they continued their training. While they were training, Beerus has arrived to Beerus World with Jocko, as they saw that Beerus and Jocko did look kinda stressed out. Kakarot was happy to see Beerus, but he also saw the stress in Beerus' face and said, "What happened, Beerus? Why are you looking so stressed out for?" "We had a prisoner that has managed to escape his cell. This is not good. And this prisoner is an ordinary prisoner. He's actually an evil wizard named Moro." "Oh, I heard of him. He's very dangerous. Him and Bobbity, those two wizards were known around this universe to be very dangerous." "Well then let us help you find him, Beerus. We can try to see where he's located and end him there." "Sounds good, Kakarot." With that, they all went and started to plan out where Moro was, since they couldn't sense where he was, but they tried to use their senses. But from there, they saw that Piccolo was in very distressed mode, as he could sense something was happening. While that was happening, on planet Namek, Moro was there with his men as he managed to go and absorb half of the planet's ki, and from there, they began searching for the Dragon Balls. And that was the reason why Piccolo felt a disturbance, as he didn't know what to do until Supreme Kai came and he used his crystal ball and saw that Moro was on planet Namek. They all found his location, and from there Kakarot, Gohan, Broly, Vegeta, and Piccolo all went and they kai to Namek. Upon their arrival, Piccolo saw his home planet for the very first time, as he was getting very upset on seeing that Moro was trying to kill his people. With that, Piccolo told everyone that he'll be back as he set off searching around the planet. While he was doing that, Kakarot and everyone else has found Moro's location. While Moro can sense that they were coming and said, "Ooh, I can say we got some intruders here." With that, Moro was surprised to see that there were no one other than Saiyans that were still alive and said, "What? I thought all the Saiyans has died. What are they doing here?" "So you're what they call Moro, huh? Pretty ugly if you ask me. I never expected a dangerous wizard like you to be something but a goat. I am Prince Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans, and you'll be the first to die by me." "Is that so? Well then bring it on." Before Vegeta can go and hit Moro, Gohan went and he powered up to his full as he rushed towards Moro and struck him right across his face. Moro fell to the ground as he was surprised to see that Gohan was able to hit him. With that, Moro's man 73 has joined the battle as Broly saw him, and before he can go to fight 73, 73 went towards Gohan and struck him in his face. Gohan got angry seeing that, and with that, they rushed towards each other and they started to attack one another. With each landing blow, 73 was able to copy Gohan's move and he used it towards Gohan. Gohan was surprised to see his new power as he saw that 73 was growing. On the other hand, Moro powered up to his full until Vegeta went and he screamed. Vegeta has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution from the start, as he didn't want to waste any time. Moro saw Vegeta's power, and from there he went and rushed towards him and struck him across his face. Moro was getting a beat from Vegeta until he saw his opportunity to go and steal some of Vegeta's ki, and doing so he went and grabbed onto Vegeta's leg and he began draining him from his ki. Vegeta felt that he was getting weaker with each move, while Moro on the other hand was getting stronger since he was absorbing all of Vegeta's power. While Moro was getting stronger, everyone saw that his face was getting different as he was now regaining his youth. "You see, Saiyan, this is the power you cannot even ever comprehend." Vegeta was completely drained as he went right back to his base and he was having trouble breathing. Kakarot went and he used his Ultra Instinct. Upon seeing Kakarot's Ultra Instinct, Moro was completely surprised since he did see that power before and he said, "What the? How did you get this power?" Before he can say anything else, he got kicked in the face by Kakarot as he flew meters away. From there, Moro saw that Kakarot rushed towards him as he was about to make the next move, but from there, Moro got kicked from the back as he saw that it was no one other than Piccolo. Upon seeing that, got Moro shocked as he saw that Piccolo's power is something else. "Kakarot, let me handle this goat man. After all, he did destroy most of my people." "Sure, Piccolo, I can sense and see what you did." Piccolo managed to go and fuse with other 5 remaining Namekian warrior, giving him a huge boost to his power level, and out of those 5, one of them were also Nail, as he went and decked Moro across his face. With that, Broly wanted to go and join the battle, so he went and screamed. As Broly has now transformed to his legendary Super Saiyan, he went and caught Moro by his leg and picked him up, and from there he smashed him towards the ground. Piccolo followed as he came right next to Moro, while Broly has done the same, and from there they both start to go and beat the shit out of Moro. Moro got desperate since he saw that Broly and Piccolo's power was too much for him to handle alone, and from there, he saw that his man 73 was watching the battle, as he went and made his way towards 73, and before you know it, Moro went and took him and fused with him to become one. Okay, I'll admit, you guys are quite impressive, but now let's see what you guys can do. Oh, shut up, you goat man! We'll fight with every fiber in our body! You won't come out of this alive! Let's all work together and take him down. The second round begun, as Moro stood still and saw that Piccolo came and rushed towards him, and he hit him. Piccolo then went and powered up to full and started to hit Moro with everything he's got, but he saw it didn't even faze Moro, as he went and choked Piccolo and he began to steal Piccolo's ki, along with his technique, making him even more strong. You foolish Namekian. You thought that you had a chance, but unfortunately for you, you never had a chance from the start. Moro went and cut down Piccolo, as he threw him towards the ground, and before he could throw a blast towards him, Broly came right next to Moro, and he went and punched him across his face. Moro got back up and punched Broly back, and they were going at it, as both of them were landing blow to blow. Broly then went and decided to go and power up an eraser cannon and aim it towards Moro, but Moro went and stood still, as he held his mouth open and he began to eat Broly's eraser cannon. Everyone got very shocked to see how he's able to do that, and he looked towards him and said, "You guys are too weak for me. It's time I finish you off." Kakarot went and kicked Moro across his face as he gets sent flying towards the rocks. Once when he got up, he was confused on how Kakarot had that power and said, "I'm still puzzled on how a weakling Saiyan like you are able to wield the power which belongs to the gods. That's because I was trained by the gods, and now I'll show you the difference between us, Moro." Kakarot went and struck him again, but this time Moro went and caught his fist, and before he can do anything, Moro began to go and steal Kakarot's energy, as Kakarot felt that his ki was leaving his body. While that was happening, Moro was absorbing Ultra Instinct Ki, which got him to be a lot stronger. With that, Kakarot fell towards his knee, as he was trying to catch his breath while Moro has now used a new form. This new form has gave him the ability to use the power of Ultra Instinct. So this is how it feels to wield this power. Not bad, Saiyan. What? He's able to absorb Ultra Instinct Ki? Moro began to laugh, as he couldn't believe how powerful he has gotten, and with that he went and decked Kakarot across his face, getting him to be sent flying high in the air. Piccolo, Broly, and Vegeta were too weak to fight back, as they were trying to recover while Kakarot went and he began to attack Moro, but Moro was easily overpowering him, since he did absorb the power of Vegeta, Piccolo, Broly, and even Kakarot's power. With that, Kakarot did a backflip, as he managed to escape from Moro's grip, and from there he said, "Not bad, Moro. Who would have ever thought after stealing my ki, you're able to use the same power, but I can say you still don't stand a chance against me." That's what they all say when they're about to die, Saiyan. You unfortunately are too weak for me. After I absorb your power, I'm gonna go to your home planet, planet Earth, and kill everyone there and take their power too. I'll be the strongest in the multiverse. Is that so, Moro? Well, unfortunately for you, I have a bad news for you. Let me show you the real power of Ultra Instinct! Kakarot has now gone, and he used his Master Ultra Instinct, as everyone saw that his ki was overflowing. Moro was shocked to see that, while Kakarot's hair went from black to silver and said, "What is this?" "This is the power of Ultra Instinct, Moro. Now it's over for you." Kakarot went and rushed towards him and struck him right in his guts, as Moro had trouble breathing. With that, he went and kicked him away. Moro got up as he tried to go and power up Vegeta's final flash attack, but before he can, he saw that Kakarot stood still, as Moro went and released the attack towards Kakarot, but Kakarot went and caught the blast with one hand and he dispersed it. How sad, using one of my friend's technique just to beat me. You couldn't get any more lore, Moro. It doesn't make sense. How are you still able to dodge that? I told you, this is the power of the Ultra Instinct. What you're using is nothing but the fake power. Is that so? Well then I'll show you what I got. Moro then went and used 100% of his power, as he began to grow, and from there he went and rushed towards Kakarot, and he began attacking her very recklessly, but Kakarot's MUI was too fast for Moro, as he went and dodged each and every one of Moro's attack. Moro was confused on how Kakarot was able to dodge it, as he didn't know the true power of Ultra Instinct, and that is, when each fight happens with Ultra Instinct, it gets stronger and stronger. Kakarot's body was growing with his strength, as he was managed to go and easily overpower Moro. With that, Kakarot went and kneed Moro right in his face, as he fell right towards the ground, and from there Kakarot went and dragged his phrase across the ground, and he threw it high in the air. Moro then looked towards Kakarot and said, "Spare me! I'll surrender, don't kill me!" "I'm sorry, Moro, but I am the universe hero. It is my job to take away all the garbage." As he went and powered up a one-hand Kamehameha wave and aimed it right towards Moro. Moro tried hard to block it, but from there Kakarot went and used both arms, and he put more power towards his wave, as it went and killed Moro right there, and he has finally died. Kakarot, with his Master Ultra Instinct power, has done it again, as he managed to go and defeat another opponent, which was Moro. With that, Supreme Kai has now Kai to planet Namek, along with Beerus and Jaco, as they saw that the mission was completed, and Beerus was very impressed with Kakarot, since he didn't have to get his hand dirty. With that, Kakarot then went and he used the Dragon Ball and he summoned Porunga, as he asked for everyone who died on planet Namek to be restored again. Since Moro only used one of the 3 wishes, he still had 2 wishes to use, and he used that to restore planet Namek. Piccolo came and thanked Kakarot for saving his planet, and from there they all went and Kai right back to Earth, as they decided to throw a party, and now they're celebrating their victory. While that was happening, far in the galaxy, an enemy named Granola was very upset with the Saiyans as he heard that they were alive, so he went and took domestic measures, as he went and he used the Dragon Balls and asked to become the strongest mortal in the universe. "Your wish has been completed." Finally. So now that I have the power to be the strongest, let's destroy the remaining Saiyans. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button now so you can join the Z fans, and anytime later on you feel like this isn't your channel, you could always unsubscribe. I wish to become the strongest in the universe. With this power, I feel like I'm unstoppable. Hey! You want to test out your power? I know the right candidate. What the? Who are you? And why should I trust you? I'm a destroyer. But if you want to test out your power, here, kill him. His name is Kakarot. He is also a Saiyan. What? A Saiyan? Also, you used the weak Dragon Balls to make yourself stronger. I have one that can make you the strongest in the multiverse. Are you serious? I could be that strong? I like your idea. Okay, make me the strongest one here, and from there I shall make my way towards the Saiyan. Looks like we got another fighter that's ready to go and kill Kakarot. Bye-bye, Kakarot. That's what you get for destroying my pride. While that was happening, Champa then went and showed him the Super Dragon Ball, as he has summoned the Super Dragon Balls and he has wished for Granola to be the strongest in the multiverse. Back on Earth, Vegeta and everyone were spending time with their family, while Kakarot was at Supreme Kai's world doing a bit of training since he wanted to change it up. Supreme Kai told him to try training with the Z-Sword. Kakarot was able to easily wield the Z-Sword, as he kept training for some time, and now Supreme Kai went and tried to throw a heavy object towards him, and he managed to go and break the Z-Sword, allowing the old Kai to be released. Upon his release, everyone was confused on how he was able to come out of the sword, while he thanked Kakarot for releasing him and asked him if he would like to get his potential unlocked as a way of saying thank you. Kakarot didn't know what he was talking about, but he has agreed to do it, and now he begun unleashing his potential. While that was happening, Vegeta and everyone has now decided to go get together and start training with one another so they could keep up with their power. While back on Beerus' planet, Beerus was taking a nap until someone has come to his world. Upon his arrival, he saw that Beerus was sleeping, and from there he tried to go and kill him, but before he can, Beerus managed to go and catch his fist as he twisted and said, "Who's dumb enough to try to come to my world and kill me? You are what they call the destroyer, huh? But you failed to do your job." With that, Granola went and he struck Beerus right in the guts as it caused him to be sent flying meters away. Before he can react, Granola, with his new power boost, which he has gotten from the Super Dragon Balls, managed to come right next to Beerus and he stabbed him right from the back. Beerus fell to the ground and he began to die. Champa has arrived as he saw what happened and said,
You see? I told you you can make yourself stronger. But leave Beerus out of this. You prove your point that you're stronger than a destroyer. Now go and kill Kakarot and the rest of the Saiyans. Oh my god, the Super Dragon Balls are really something. I like that I'm this strong. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna make my way towards the Saiyan. With that, Granola left and he made his way towards planet Earth, as he has now arrived. Upon his arrival, Vegeta and everyone sensed a high power level coming from the west, as they all went and made their way there. Once when they got there, they saw a man was standing there, as he looked at them and said, "So this is where you Saiyans been hiding this whole time, huh? Interesting. Who are you, buddy? And what do you want to do with my world?"
Answer the question. Who are you?
"You can call me Granola, the strongest in the multiverse."
Please, you don't even stand a chance against me.
Vegeta went and he screamed. Vegeta has transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution, as he charged towards Granola and he struck him right in his face, but he saw that Granola wasn't fazed by Vegeta's attack, as he looked towards him and said, "Is that all you got? How sad." With that, he went and struck Vegeta across his face, as he got sent flying miles away. Piccolo went and he charged towards him head on and tried to strike him, but Granola went and managed to caught his fist and said, "How sad, even a Namekian wants to join and die. Okay then, you'll be the next to die." He then went and powered up his fist as he shined a blast right towards Piccolo, and he got hit head on, while Broly went and he used his legendary Super Saiyan power. Broly went and he charged towards Granola, as he hit him head on, and from there he went and grabbed onto his face and threw him towards the ground. From there, Broly went and powered up a blast from his mouth and he aimed it at Granola, as the attack went and hit him head on. Once when the smoke cleared, they saw that Granola stood up and said, "Not bad. Tell me, is that all you got? If so, I would quit if I were you, before you die." Granola went and decked Broly right in his face, getting him to be sent flying towards the rocks. From there, he got punched in the face as he fell to the ground, and he saw that it was no one other than Kakarot himself. Before Kakarot came to planet Earth, he was at Supreme Kai's world, as he has now finished getting his potential unlocked, and before anything could happen, he saw that Supreme Kai went and he fell to the ground as he died right there. Upon seeing that, got Kakarot very upset and confused and hurt, seeing that Supreme Kai has died right before him, as he had no idea what happened. But from there, the old Kai said, "It would appear someone killed Lord Beerus. That is the only way the Supreme Kai has died." What? Someone is strong enough to kill Beerus? How? I don't know. Let's check out the crystal ball. As they saw, it was Granola. From there, Whis has now arrived to Supreme Kai's world, as he told Kakarot everything about who Granola is. From there, King Kai also called Kakarot, as he telepathically told him that he needs him to come to his planet. Kakarot told him that he needs to go to planet Earth first, but he will come to his planet after he's done with his mission on planet Earth. "So I take it you're what they call Granola, huh? The one that even beat Beerus." "Say what? He defeated Beerus?" "And you are the Saiyan called Kakarot. I heard a lot about you from Champa." "Champa? That explains a lot." From there, Kakarot went and he transformed into his Master Ultra Instinct. As he stared towards Granola, and he did the same, and from there, their battle has begun. Kakarot went and he charged towards Granola and struck him, but from there, Granola managed to go and dodge it. And with that dodge, he went and landed a blow on Kakarot, but Kakarot quickly got up and kicked him right in his face, and they were attacking one another, as both of their power clashed with each other and they were going at it. Vegeta and everyone else felt strange energy coming far from the galaxy, as they couldn't pinpoint its location, but they felt that it was coming towards them, while Kakarot and Granola were going at it. Granola was impressed with Kakarot's power and said, "You're a different breed. How are you able to still keep up with me? I use a Super Dragon Ball to make myself the strongest in the multiverse. What? You wish yourself to be the strongest? That explains a lot. And maybe when you wish to be the strongest, I was busy training, trying to get myself stronger too. That would explain why I'm able to keep up with you, Granola. But one thing I'm grateful is that with my potential unlocked, I'm able to do things I never thought I can do. It doesn't matter, I'll still end your life here. Well then, allow me to use my full power. Kakarot has done the impossible, as he is now gone and used his Kaio-ken mixing with his Master Ultra Instinct, giving him a huge boost that he needs in his power, as everyone felt the heat coming from Kakarot's body, while he stared towards Granola and said, "Now let's see you handle this!" Kakarot came right in front of him, as he couldn't see him coming, and from there he went and struck Granola away, getting to be sent flying towards the rocks. Kakarot followed as he went and kicked him in his spine, and from there Kakarot went and he started to beat the shit out of Granola. Granola was completely speechless, as he couldn't believe that even being the strongest in the multiverse, Kakarot still has surpassed him. But he had no idea that Kakarot got his potential unlocked, while Kakarot went and he powered up a Kamehameha wave and he aimed it right towards Granola and said, "It's time for you to rot in hell forever. Never come back." The Kamehameha wave went and hit Granola head on and he died right there. Kakarot, with his Master Ultra Instinct and his potential release, gave him the ability to have more boost towards his power, as he managed to go and stack Kaio-ken with his Master Ultra Instinct, and now he has become undefeatable. But just like any other Kaio-ken, using this with his Ultra Instinct gave him a huge toll towards his body, as Kakarot began to breathe heavily, but from there, he saw that Champa has arrived right in front of him and said, "How pathetic! I sent here to kill you, Kakarot, and yet, this is how you fail me?" As Champa looked towards Granola's dead body and he Hakkai'd it. "Champa, you monster! I should have known you're behind this the whole time. And because of your action, Shinkai has died. I won't ever forgive you, Champa." "You fool! Who's gonna ever ask you for forgiveness?" Before Champa could say another word, Kakarot powered up his power as he rushed towards Champa and struck him right in his face. From there, Kakarot went and punched him in his stomach non-stop as he began to beat the shit out of Champa. Champa didn't know what to do as he was trying to go and Hakkai Kakarot, but Kakarot didn't give him the permission to do so as he continued to beat the shit out of Champa, and before you know it, he went and struck him right across his stomach as it pierced through it, and from there Kakarot went and unleashed an attack as it killed Champa right there. Just when Kakarot thought the battle was over, he then went right back to his base and said, "Finally, I think it's all over now." The skies went dark as everyone saw the heavy wind begun to blow and they heard someone laugh. "That's what you think, Kakarot, but you still gotta go through us." "You're right, father. We can end this foolish imposter and begin our crusade." "What? Gohan? Is that you? And who's that? What? Another Kakarot? What the hell's going on?" "Call me Kakarot Black. And you already know who I am, father." What? I'm confused. Why is there someone that looks like me? "You can call me Goku Black. I'm the real you. The one from the time where you were sent to Earth, where you would have been the man I am today, and thanks to Champa, he really showed us the way how to get to you, and our mission is to end your life once and for all." "Over my dead body, I'll see what you can do!" As Kakarot went and he rushed towards Black and he used his Master Ultra Instinct Kaio-ken. With that, Kakarot went and he managed to punch him right in his face as he got sent flying towards the ground. Kakarot then went and rushed towards him and he began to attack him, but with that, Kakarot was out of power as he lost his Master Ultra Instinct, while Goku Black began to smile, and he said, "Too bad you couldn't hold it off. I was going to show you how weak you are compared to me. Now die!" Goku Black went and he powered up a blast and he aimed it towards Kakarot as it hit him head on, and he flew towards the rocks, and before you know it, he has passed out. With that, Gohan Black went and he powered up his own attack and he threw it right towards Vegeta, while Vegeta and the rest were powerless to stop it, and they all got hit by the blast as both father and son came side by side, and they powered up their father-son Kamehameha wave and they aimed it right towards where the Z fighters were. Once when the smoke cleared, they saw that it was a huge crater as there was nothing but dust. "You see, son, we managed to end their life." "Yeah, you're right, father. That was way easier than I thought. What you want to do now?" "Let's have some fun and kill everyone inside this planet." Kakarot, on the other hand, has woken up as he saw that Piccolo, Broly, Vegeta were all face down to the ground, and he noticed that they were inside Supreme Kai's world. "That was very close call, Kakarot. If I didn't come sooner, you all would have been dead right there." "I'm surprised. How did you come so fast, Supreme Kai? And more importantly, how is there another version of me that looks completely like me but he's evil?" "I will tell you. According to what I researched, he is you, Kakarot. The timeline where he was sent to planet Earth, which was your original destination, Kakarot. But fate has changed that, and it got you to be sent to North Kai's planet." "So you're telling me that he is the version of me? If I was sent towards the Earth, I'll become that man?" "Pretty much. And from what I can see, Champa went and used the time ring which he has got, and he brought them over here. Champa really had a grudge against you guys." "Champa? Can't believe he'll go that low. Well, I've already dealt with him, Whis, but right now I need to face my evil version of myself. Can you please help me?" "Do you even have a plan on how you're gonna do that, Kakarot?" "Not yet. Maybe you can train me. And with all of us training together, we can find a way to end his power." "Kakarot! Come to my world! It's urgent!" "Oh, it's you, King Kai? Okay, wait." Kakarot went and he Kai to King Kai's world as he saw that King Kai was standing there and said, "Finally, you came! Took you long enough, Kakarot!" "What's up, King Kai? Please tell me fast. I'm in a hurry." I know. You're facing an evil version of yourself. That's why I called you here. I can teach you a technique which can help you get the power you need to end him." "A new technique? Are you serious, King Kai?" "Yes, it's a very special one. Since you managed to get your potential unlocked from the old Kai, you have the potential to use this technique, Kakarot." "Really? Wow, that's awesome. What is it?" "It is called True Kaio-ken. With True Kaio-ken, you can do it." King Kai then went and he explained to Kakarot everything about True Kaio-ken as he told him that it was the only way he can beat Goku Black. Kakarot has agreed to begin his training as he started to train for True Kaio-ken. While Kakarot was trying to do that, back on Earth, Gohan and Goku Black were doing everything they can to eliminate all the Earthlings as they started with Raditz and Gohan and made their way towards the end. Whis begun training Vegeta, Broly, and Piccolo, trying to get them to be strong enough to hold their own, while Kakarot on the other hand continued to train and grow in power. As he saw that it wasn't really working for him, since he did surpass King Kai in training, King Kai then went and proceeded with Plan B, which was to call all the North Kais from each universe to come to his universe and help Kakarot get the power of True Kaio-ken, since all universes are in danger if Goku Black is still alive. Upon all their arrival, they have agreed to help Kakarot train and learn the power of True Kaio-ken, but in return, he needs to end Goku Black's life. Once when they were ready to go and train him, they then went and proceeded to pour some of their energy within Kakarot so he can have a taste of what it feels like to have Kai Ki, and now he began training for True Kaio-ken. Kakarot was now at the peak of his training as he has basically got the fundamental of True Kaio-ken, but in order to achieve the form, Kakarot needs to find out his own self on how he can get this power. It was time for Kakarot to go and fight Goku Black as he said his thanks to all the Kais and gave his regard, and now he has went and Kai to Supreme Kai's world, where he saw that Whis and Beerus were doing everything they can to train Vegeta, Broly, and Piccolo. Once when Kakarot has arrived, it was time for him to go and stop Goku Black. With that, Kakarot went and said goodbye to Supreme Kai as he has now gone in Kai towards planet Earth. They have now all arrived, and upon their arrival, they were very shocked to see that most of the life forces were gone and that the entire planet was wrecked. Everything was ruined, while Kakarot got very mad that even his family were gone.
With that, Goku Black has arrived, as he was amazed to see Kakarot and everyone and said, "Well, well, looks like you feeble creature managed to make your way here. As you can see, I have killed your family. You think Granola was the one who used the Super Dragon Balls to make him stronger? We fooled him. Champa used that wish for me and Gohan, while Granola only got the wish to be the strongest in his universe. Father, let's show them our power, which we have attained from the Super Dragon Balls." What is with these people and trying to get power from the Super Dragon Balls? Haven't you guys ever heard of something called training? Both Goku Black and Gohan Black has now transformed into a new form which no one has ever seen before. You're wondering what is this? You can call this form Justice. It is time we end you guys. Vegeta went and he rushed towards Gohan and struck him, but Gohan managed to quickly go and headbutt him down. Piccolo came to help while Broly went and screamed. Broly has transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan God, as he managed to go and hit him right in the guts, and Gohan was having trouble breathing. With that, they all went and started to attack him, while Kakarot went and he used his Master Ultra Instinct Kaio-ken. With that, Kakarot went and he rushed towards Black as he struck him right in the guts, and from there their battle has begun. Black went and tried to attack Kakarot, but Kakarot went and dodged him as he went and headbutted him, and they were starting to attack each other. With each of their clash happening with one another, the entire multiverse can feel a vibration was coming from Universe 7, as that vibration was coming from the battle between Kakarot and Goku Black. Goku Black was trying to do everything he can to overpower Kakarot, while Kakarot went and used more of his Kaio-ken, and he managed to go and overpower Black, while Black began to laugh and said, "Kakarot, you really are something. I haven't met a fighter like you. It makes my blood boil to think a pure-hearted me can be this strong. How disgusting!" It sounds like someone salty. I have worked my way to get power, unlike you. Took the coward route by using a Super Dragon Ball. While that was happening, Gohan was holding his own against Broly, but Broly went and struck him across his face, while Vegeta went and punched him, and from there Piccolo powered an attack and aimed it towards Gohan. Goku Black saw that Gohan wasn't able to hold his own against him, as he came right behind Gohan, and from there he went and picked him up. Gohan was happy to see that his father came to help him, but before you know it, Black went and stabbed Gohan right in the stomach, as he began to bleed and he died out right there. All of his blood was covering Black's hand. What? That monster killed his own son! This guy's so messed up! This was part of the plan. I'm sorry, son, you are nothing but a sacrifice material for me. And now with your blood being all spoiled on my hand, I can now take your power and combine it with mine's. Black began to absorb Gohan's power, and before you know it, he is now taken on a new form, as everyone saw him transform. It is time we put an end towards this battle, and from there I'm gonna make my way towards the rest of the universe and kill each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna end all mortals. I won't let you leave here alive, Black. I'm gonna end you myself. We'll do everything we can to end you. Bring it on then. Before he can say another word, Goku Black got punched right in the face as they saw that it was Jiren. Jiren? Kakarot, let's put an end towards this bastard together. He has destroyed everything in my universe too. Looks like Moro wants to fight me. Bring it on. Everyone went and they charged towards Black as they started to attack him non-stop. But Goku Black went and dodged all of their attacks, and from there he was showing his superior as he was far stronger than all of them. He then went and struck Piccolo down, while he went and took Broly by his face and he smashed him with his knees. From there he powered up a blast and aimed it towards Broly. Vegeta tried to go and attack him, but Black went and threw another attack towards Vegeta as all of them fell down, leaving Kakarot and Jiren to be the last one standing. With that, they both went and charged towards Black and they started to attack him with everything they got. Black was much stronger than both of them as he was holding their own, and from there he went and kicked Kakarot in his back as he punched Jiren in the face and he started to beat the shit out of both of them. From there he went and knocked both of them towards the ground. Black went and powered up a blast to destroy everyone as he aimed the blast towards them. Kakarot saw that the blast was coming close and he didn't know what to do since he didn't have much power left. Jiren was ready to go and sacrifice himself, but before he can, Gohan has come out of nowhere as they saw that it was Goku's son Gohan who managed to survive Black's wrath inside this universe. From there he came right from the blast. Kakarot couldn't believe that what he was seeing. While he told Gohan to move, Gohan didn't listen and said, "Father, please, live on, avenge me and Mom." As Gohan took the blast head on and he died right there. Sacrificing himself so his father can survive hit Goku right in the heart as he couldn't believe what he saw, and from there Jiren got angry as he was about to go and power up an attack to attack Black, but everyone saw Kakarot's body was heating up as he began to glow, and now he went and screamed. After getting his potential unlocked and training with the Kai, and also training with other Kais and taking their ki in, Kakarot has now finally done it as he found the push he needed to go and transform into his true Kaio-ken. All the Kais in the multiverse were able to sense Kakarot's power as they all came to planet Earth to witness the power of true Kaio-ken. "What's the matter, Black? Why you look so scared? What the hell kind of transformation is this? This is a form which a scum like you has never seen before. You killed my son, and now I only have 4 minutes left before this form ends. I'll end you within that time." Everyone couldn't believe the power that was coming out of Kakarot's body as he went and rushed towards Black, and he was too fast for Black to see, and before you know it, Black got punched right in the face. Black got sent flying away while Kakarot went to follow him. He went and kneed him in his head. Black tried to go and attack Kakarot, but Kakarot went and punched him down. Seeing how powerful Kakarot was got Black really angry as he began to go and use 100% of his power. He then went and started to attack Kakarot very recklessly, but he saw that Kakarot was dodging all of his power as his mind and body was one connected, and from the power of the true Kaio-ken, Kakarot was getting stronger with every second. It was like he wasn't at one level. His power level continued to increase. That is the benefit of true Kaio-ken. Black didn't know what to do as he's never fought someone this strong, while Kakarot went and started to beat the shit out of Goku Black. Kakarot only had 2 minutes left. He went and powered up a Kamehameha wave and stared at Black, while Black was trying to catch his breath, and from there he saw that Kakarot has come right in front of him and aimed the wave right towards his heart as it pierced right towards his body, and he died right there. Kakarot with his new true Kaio-ken power managed to go and beat the tyrant fearsome known as Goku Black. Despite the power of the Super Dragon Balls in getting him stronger, Kakarot still managed to go and overpower him since he did finally use the power of true Kaio-ken. From there, Kakarot went right back to his base as everyone was very happy, but from there he asked Whis to help him to get the Super Dragon Balls. And once when they got the Super Dragon Balls, he then went and wished back everyone that died by Black. Goku then went to Planet Namek and he asked Porunga to wish back Beerus as they also came back. Kakarot has now proven one thing, and that is, he is the strongest in the multiverse. No one's able to fight him inside his true Kaio-ken, and that this power continues to grow the more you use it. Kakarot has now returned back to Earth with everyone. As he saw that everything was back to normal, Gohan, Chi-Chi and everyone were alive, and he was enjoying and spending as much time he can with his family, while everyone's having a good time. But from there, Kakarot has now sensed a power coming from the east, as he decided to go and check it out, and when he went, he saw that it was another Goku that was there. It was no one other than Omni Goku, as he has now introduced himself towards Kakarot and told him, "Hey, how would you like to join the Tournament of Goku?" The Tournament of Goku? What is that? Omni Goku explained Kakarot everything about the Tournament of Goku, as he told him that he is from the timeline where he was born with Omni Ki, and that all the other Gokus from different timelines are participating inside this tournament to see who is the strongest, and their one goal is to take down the Omni King. Kakarot was very excited to join the Tournament of Goku, as he has agreed to join them, and now they got another fighter for the Tournament of Goku, which will be coming this June. Thank you for watching and supporting this What If, and if you all enjoyed this, please give this video a like. I'll greatly appreciate it, since this is a What If, and this is what I believe what would have happened if Goku was sent to King Kai's world. I greatly appreciate all you guys supporting me, and if you're not a subscriber towards this channel, subscribe now, and if you feel like this channel isn't for you later on in the future, you can always unsubscribe. And also, if you guys love to have roleplay battles and all these fun chat, join my Discord server, with the link posted right inside the comment section below. I'm Goku T23, have an insane day my Z fans.